front of Village 71, so we're going to see a fabulous fourth boat to the reach. It's SAPJ Luca, it's Lucas Moore, it's Village 71, and Jim Cars can sneak in. It's also attacking her boat. See, it's all the swords are, and they're penalizing each other.
Hello and welcome to our Esailing World Championship Final highlight show.
And Steve, I promised to keep you up with the in many ways. There you go. You lose, and you snooze. There, and he's taking the win because he's cheating. So starting in first, Esailing TV doing a great start this time. No, don't do that with the mark again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why doing a crazy format as we're doing today?
Well, I really had to run.
To the right hand side, see the blue starts up there. And then two penalties, no, only one penalty. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Esailing TV. To all of you Esailing fans around the world, welcome to tonight's stream. Tonight we're going to Spain. We're going into a huge cup made by Cruiselator, Jose and Carlos in Spain. It's called the Starboat Challenge. I can't pronounce it in Spanish, and the reason why we're a little bit fast here now is because Group B, we're going to see here already going to start. This is not Group B. Let's try to go in. All the players are getting ready. They're starting 10 minutes before time, so sorry if I'm a little bit delayed on it. They just wrote me, and I have to say, when we're speaking about culture, that's the difference around the countries around the world. That's what we're going to experience. But we have 17 seconds to start, and one thing I don't understand is why this is a 49er. It should have been a starboat. According to what we're going in to see here today, we're going to see a format with 4 races. There are 3 groups, 4 races with a starboat, and then top 6 will go into a gold fleet. Top 10 will go into a middle race of the gold fleet, and the gold fleet will also be 3 races back to back. Let's try to go in and see if we can find starboat races, because that was a 49er. And today we're going to learn Spanish in a hard way. We're going to do it. And hello from Greece. It's Greek 9 in the chat. Welcome in the chat to you. Let's see. This more looks like a starboat coming up. And it's amazing. It's the starboat we're going to see here. Starboat, 9 seconds to start. Let's see the start here before we will introduce the starboat. 3 seconds. They're spreading out. It's a good start. Slow start for Papiro. Full start for Rosanlak. And then a sailor is here going to the right hand side with a penalty. It's the starboat class we're going to see today, so it's going to be another type of regatta, because the starboat is pretty hard to steer when you are 16 skippers in it. It's all about doing your tactics, your strategy, the best you can to avoid those wind shadows, because this boat have neither a spinnaker and doesn't sail fast. Upwind, it had 5.5 when it's a good best VMG. See penalty to Lucas Span over there. Then we have Enrique Noguera here. And the more it's also a slow boat, we have to say it has a wind shadow that's 33 meters big. And 33 meters big is quite impressive. It's you can see that the huge wind shadow down there. So and also because it doesn't have a spinnaker and the way the sails are placed on the boat, it looks more like the starboat is sailing straight up to the mark and straight downwards to the gate mark and straight downwards to the finish line. So it's all about finding your way, finding the wind. And right now we can see these boats here are in a lighter wind. But let's see how it goes. Let's get ready to rumble here. It's the first race. It's 3 groups. It's 4 races. We will go into the groups one by a time. Right now we are watching Enrique Nukua. He is a registered player. Then we have Yuyu. We have Art. We have Tupidit. Then we have we have a lot of players coming in. But we will start learning Spanish today. We are learning a lot of languages here on Esailing TV at the moment, also pronunciations. So let's see how it goes. When I went to school, I could speak a few words in Spanish. I could say "Mi llamas Thomas Bjorn Lutti," and I could say "muchas gracias," and that was almost everything I could. So let's see here. Coming up, Yo-Yo in the lead, Art in second. We have Krikoas, he's in 4th. Then we have Evolve coming in here in 4th. It's amazing what's going to happen. They're going to cross this top mark here, and they're coming in for all sides, both for starboard and port tech side here. A penalty will be handled out there to Mariana Garur. And then we have Yo-Yo dropping to 3rd. Is Span 29 in the lead. Enrique, he is coming in 2nd. Yo-Yo keeps his 2nd. Art is 4th. A lot of penalties here. Lucasa with a penalty. Tupidete also. So all of them will get a penalty here. But it's amazing to see how many players there is in this regatta. We are 52 players at the start today. And here we see, this is the start. Oh, penalty here to Evolve coming down there. Here it's like a huge match race when they're going downwind. See here, Yo-Yo caught in wind shadow by Enrique. Enrique is 2 knots faster than Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo needs to defend himself. He needs to find a way to defend himself. Right now they're placing themselves outside of the ley line because it's all about being on the left-hand side when you're crossing in, because you need to defend yourself. And huge battles. You can also see the boats here behind. Massive wind shadow they're caught in. So most of the boat have an average speed 7.3. So the boats from behind has a chance to come up to the leading boats. Wind shift came in there. You can see how the ley lines moved a bit, actually a huge bit here. So right now Yo-Yo trying to defend his position, and when he jibes in towards that mark, the gate mark, he will come with more speed, but he was still in front of Enrique, and Enrique have a chance to penalize him. Opposite side is Span 29 battling with Art, and it's very important they're choosing the right side to go to here in the starboat, because are they going to the wrong side, then they will lose 10 to 12 meters to the others. Let's see here, split up here. Art with a penalty. It looks like the side where Yo-Yo is going, Yuyu is going to, was the good side. See, he's now winning meters on the others. And let's try to go in and see here. Yeah, looks indeed that he's sailing the shortest distance, but he's not that much ahead, because when the other boats are coming into him, they're coming from starboard tack and can penalize him. Huge regatta. 16 skippers in this group. There are 3 groups with average 20 skippers in each. In this group, 16 came to the start. We'll try to follow the results on sail ranks today. It looks like on sail ranks they made a group called Group B, Group C, and Group A. So it's much easier to keep track on the results. And they have a race officer in each race. So Enrique in the lead. It's all about being ready from start, and not like we saw yesterday, have a disconnection after winning the first race. So how will it go? We have Span 29, Enrique in 2nd, Yuyu in 1st. And I need to call one of my Spanish friends later to learn to speak Spanish a little bit, to pronounce all these fantastic names. Marina Garoa is in 3rd. Then we have Art in 5th. We have a Tackaway. This is Lucas Espan tacking away. Right now we can see Espan 29 together with Enric in second here. Yo-Yo, he's actually, as I said, he did the best upwind race, coming in the lead, but he's under pressure, and he just managed to go in and throw dirty air. See the speed difference, 2 knots speed difference, but is he on the right side of the mark? He comes up, slowing down. The other boat has to take care. They're not sailing into him. He's just managed to come around, and yeah, we are ready for a huge battle downwind with these 4 boats in the lead. Maybe Art has a chance to join in that battle. Nothing is secured. It's the downwind race. You're going to win this one in. It's all about keep away from the wind shadow and also see how good you are to attack the others in a match race like duel. Mariana lost distance to his span 29. Art just sneaks in. See Art under pressure here. And they're all caught in the huge wind shadow from all the other boats. So 6.5. The leading boats are 7.7. Maximum speed we have seen this star boat sailing downwind is 8.8. So let's see if they manage to doing it. It's all about keep yourself out of the wind shadow. Yu is doing a fantastic job of that. He's keeping himself in the lead. Enric, he's in second at the moment, but he's throwing dirty air. But he's also under attack, under pressure. Now he's going out of the wind shadow. See how a huge difference it's making. He's trying to get closer and closer to Yu. He needs to do an attack soon, or else he will be too close to the finish line. A small match race in the middle is span 29. With Art coming up, no wind shadow from behind, and right now Mariana, she I actually think can go all by herself to the opposite side and go away from the wind shadow. And then we come into the last thing you need to take care of. A penalty to Art, losing that battle. Now another boat come from behind. Lucas takes over, throwing dirty air. He's no wind shadow on him, throwing dirty air on his span 29. But let's see the battle for the lead. It looks like Enrique pushed Yo-Yo so long away from the finish line that he sneaks in and takes the lead. And there you go. Well, win to Enrique. Yo-Yo in second. Mariana in third. Then we have a lot of boats coming in. Let's see if we can see it a little bit from behind here. Espan 29, Sailor coming in, Lucas coming in, Art, Evolve, Pipiro, Lola, Quincuas, then we have Luis, Espan and Tupidit coming in there, and then we have that's Anapuras. We need to say this. Fantastic start race, and as I was saying, when you're going downwind, it's very important that you have 2 things you have to watch for. First thing, keep out of the wind shadow. Second thing, be where the wind is and get the wind straight from behind, or else you also will slow down, and that's 1 knot's in difference. Then you have if you get caught in wind shadow, that's 1.5 to 2 knots you're losing. So there's 2 dimensions you really need to look into there when you're defending yourself. And be able to defend yourself, you need to be on the left side when you're watching it from a downwind angle. If we have to say it in sailor's term, then you are in the right-hand side of the other boat, because then you can always defend yourself and penalty it. So, a victory to Enric, Yo-Yo in second, Mariana in third, Espan 29 in fourth, Sailor in fifth, Lucas in 6, Art 7, Wolf in 8, Pipiro in 9, Quincuas in 10, Luis Miguel Hernandez Triato, fantastic long name, in 11, Espan 29, 9 or 299, 12, Tupetet in 13, Lola in 14, Rausanlag, it looks more like a German way to say it, in 15, and then we have Anapuras in 16. And Ha is writing, hey, I hate the star boat. Welcome in the chat, Ha. Yeah, but it's a very good boat to practice, both for match race but also for future competition. Yo-Yo with the best start. We have shortest distance was Lucas, and then we have most number of jibes, either aggressive or defensive, to evolve. So let's try to go in and see. Here we can see Group B. This was the race we just saw. The race officers will upgrade it afterwards. We can see 19 players has been registered in Group B. We will go in to Group A. They are also racing at the moment. There we have Crucilator in. Let's get ready for the next race. Let's see. A lot of races up and coming. Oh, we just need to find them. There's a very huge activity today. This is the group we just saw, Group A with Crucilator. Let's see how long they are in the race. They are almost coming into the finish line. So let's have a commentating of this finish. In the lead, it's Antonio Lila. In the lead, Fresonator. He's actually Spanish-American. Here in second, Crucilator attacking. He's in fourth. Oh, that attack on Bandito, lost 2 position on it. They are very close. Navigator coming in, and they're only going to the gate mark. So a very open race. Avari top, Timo. We have Baboti, Ispan, 14-18 Pesto. This is a really killer group here. So they have been polite to draw against who's going in each group. There's 12 skippers in this race right now. So who will win it? So, good turn by Antonino. He is in the lead here. Right now they're going into lighter wind. The wind is coming against them. And as I said in the starboard, it looks like they're going upwind. And that's pretty hard what they're doing here. Fresonator in second. Throwing dirty on Alvari top. Then we have Bandito in third. Timo in fourth. Navigator in the opposite side in 6th. Navigator is actually doing something great. He's trying to avoid the wind shadow from the boats in the lead, and that's a good choice by him. Let's see how that will work out, if he's sailing a shorter or a longer distance. Right now he is on the inside. It looks like we're going to have a wind shift where he will get the wind over the side. He's sailing 5.5. We can also see Antonio, he is coming in here, crossing in front of them. And then, if I were him, I will tack up in front of this red boat Navigator and throw some dirty air on him. Let's see what he's doing. Will he go all the way to the left-hand side, or will he tack up towards the mark? No, he's not tacking up towards the mark. So, right now, he's unable to control Navigator. It's just on the line to control Navigator. It was in the last second he tacked up towards that mark. Remember, wind shadow you use either to downwind attack or to control other boats upwind by throwing dirty air back on them. And that's what it's all about. Bandito in second, Crucilator in third, Fresonator in fourth, Pesto, Timo, Ispan, 14-18. This race here is actually a group with all the top racers we know before. We've seen them a lot. So some of them will not go into the Gold Fleet later. They are only going to do some different races. They're going to do 3 groups with 4 races, 1 discard. And this is so 4 races, so you really need to control the Crucilator with a penalty there. It's not that costly in a starboat because he's going to attack downwind. But Antonio is in a very good position, so much in the lead that he might not get into a wind shadow. But see this fleet, it's all together. So all of them can throw dirty air on each other. They can do a frontal attack. This is a huge attack downwind. So it's all about doing like Bandito is doing right now. He's almost outside of the wind shadow, but he's just got caught 6.5. See here. There's a lighter wind downwind, so Antonio, which is not caught in wind shadow, only sails 6.6. He just needs to be where the wind is, so he's not losing momentum, because right now all the boats behind him are battling each other. Let's have an overview. We will see some penalties. See Bandito going to the left-hand side. He's going away from the fleet. He's trying to go avoid that wind shadow. But one boat is following him at the moment. That's his span 1418 and also Navigator. Navigator currently in second. It looks like he's just outside of the wind shadow. 6.9, 6.9, 6.9. He's just outside of the wind shadow. I can see maximum speed at the moment is 7.1. Antonio is getting it. Bandito get ready to defend himself. Let's go a little bit closer to that battle. See Bandito attacking Navigator. He wants to take over the second place. Do he manage to penalize Navigator? Navigator might drop down 4-5 position because the fleet is so close. Let's see. Bandito coming in. This is interesting. Will he do a textbook attack? A textbook attack is that he's using the wind shadow the right way to come on the inside. Right now he's on the left-hand side. Go past Navigator with more speed. You can see there's 0.7 knots in speed difference. Navigator is now outside the wind, trying to defend himself. Going in front of Bandito. See, now the red circle come around. Bandito panics. What to do? He's still in the attack. It's going to be very close for second. But while they're battling, let's watch it. Opposite side is span 1418 coming in. He might sneak in and take third. Let's see. No, Navigator managed to defend his second. Bandito coming in fourth. Let's drop a little bit. Crusader dropped to 8. That's not his favorite position to be in. See, we can see a span coming in, a wide top, Mikael. Then we have Ilande coming in here in the last position, and a lot of boats lost connection. So, a win to Antonio. Navigator in second, Bandito in third. Span 1418 for Timo in fifth, Pasto in sixth, Alvai top 7, Crucilator 8, Fresinator in 9, Makel in 10, Ilanle in 11, and then we have a bit disconnecting from Babuti coming in disconnection. And we cannot use the stats much in this boat because we can see the Victor, he sailed the shortest distance. But because the wind shadow is so big on these boats, we are watching more the battles, the internal fights, because that's what it's all about. So that was Group A we just watched there. This is this group here, Group A here, coming in. They're registered 18 players and 14 of them were there for the start. Then we have a group number C. Let's see who's in there. Not many known players, but a lot of registered sailors is in there. So let's see if we are so lucky that we can find another group coming up. This is the south part of Italy practicing, and the Swedish are practicing. The Portuguese are practicing. Guys, you all make me so happy and proud about this. And we will go into Group C in the Spanish League. Remember, are you seeing Esailing TV and are you practicing with your group, with your country? Then please write us, because best a little bit before time, because then we can go in and stream your race and make it extra delicate. So next race coming up. This is Group number C we're going into. We have a small presentation. We have Yassip here. El Tuco, then El Ravenichon, Se Mariel Loco, Tisa, Tura, Azul, Vidal, Espan 54, and we can't see the whole name, Miguel. So this is Miguel. Then we have Vitao, we have Antonio, then we have Alonso Fernandez, I think he's called. Then we have Gabaco, we have Gully, then we have Espan, UMSB, and then we have Tony Aleskol. If I'm saying it in Danish, then it almost saying we're saying Tony is doing a cheers. So let's get ready to rumble. Group number C coming up. So, 2 seconds to the start. A good start. It looks like a clean start for them. It's Miguel Duelnes Gutierrez Then we have Alfonso Fernandez Perez in second, Gulli in sixth, Antonio in fourth. Let's watch it from the trouble. Let's see what the fleet is doing. Here we go. Right now it looks like Yasim had a really bad start, but he is in a good position where he's not getting any wind shadow over his nose. So right now he actually can go upwind and don't get a wind shadow, but it's 5.3, 5.3, all of them coming in. Right now at the ley line we have Miguel sailing there. He has El Revolucionario behind him. Then we have Span 28 also getting a lot of wind shadow. And see this huge wind area, wide area. Stay away from it. Try to spread out. See if you can get some speed into your boat. See if you can win it. Let's get ready to rumble here. Yasim coming up. As we said in the start, it's a slow boat, so it's all about see if the fleet can spread out and also to see how it can go. So that's how it is. We are ready for it. We are ready for doing a race here in it, and we can see how they're coming. Alfonso is under pressure there, trying to be under attack by Antonio. Then Miguel is under pressure because Alfonso tacks in front of him. Let's go a little bit closer to the boat so we can see it from here. There we have them coming in here. Miguel, Alfonso, Antonio, and they're racing for this top mark. We're going close to it at the moment. So what will they do here? We're just communicating with all the players. We're trying to go into the Spanish league here so we can see what's going on while we're saying here. So coming to the top mark. Interesting wind shadow shift coming in. Miguel is in the lead. Alfonso in second. Antonio in third. Yasim is currently in 8th. He might go in fifth when we're coming up there because he's coming from a starboard tack. And that's pretty cool when you're coming with this fleet here, because then you actually had the right of way and will penalize all the other boats when they hit you. Let's see Yasim coming in. Oh, he's so polite to UMSB. Penalty to Alfonso sailing into Yasim. Penalty to Miguel in the battle in the rounding. But it doesn't matter. Antonio and Miguel, it looks like they're sneaking away. El Revolucion, Alfonso with another penalty. Tura, UMSB, and yes, where's Yasim? Whoa, where did he go? Here, let's see. Oh, he lost connection, so he's not part of the race anymore. That's unlucky for him. He was in a good position. He was in starboard tack, but lost connection. See there. It looks like the boats are just going straight down towards the gate mark, as we said. A lot of penalties in the rounding. This might tear the fleet into 2 parts, and that's good news for top 4. We can see here a small battle coming up here. Gabasso against UMSB. And we have Antonio and Miguel battling each other. It looks like a pure match race. It's all oh, penalty to Antonio made by Miguel. Miguel going downwind in the lead. He's not caught in wind shadow. He's a little bit caught in wind shadow by the others. So he's getting ready for double attack from behind. But right now, Tura is all by himself. Yeah, see, that's unlucky for Miguel. He made a fantastic penalty. See who's all by himself now. Antonio, he actually can sail away from the others. Hello to you, Espan019. I hope you're enjoying tonight's show. And please help me pronounce all these fantastic Spanish names. I will soon learn Spanish commentating all of you guys here. Antonio is coming in the way first place. He's going to the opposite side that Miguel and Tura. Tura coming in here, and we will see a massive penalty here again. Oh, nice turn on the inside by UMSB. Then we have El Revolucionario. Then we have Alfonso. He drops to 7 because of the penalty at the top mark. Let's keep an eye here. Penalty to Bakoko by UMSB here. Gabaco. I think that's the way we're going to pronounce him. Alonso in 7. El Revolution coming in here. Tura and tacking to the opposite, going to do a cross. See Miguel under pressure. Will he survive this attack? He just managed to go in front of them. But Antonio, Miguel is following them. He wants to control the other boats. That's an interesting choice. And actually a good choice because three boats are on the same page. Tura, Antonio and Miguel. And right now it's saying that this boat, UMSB, might drop in and take the lead. But I'm not sure of that because I know the game quite well. So let's see. The tack is coming up. Miguel tacks up. Antonio, he reacts too slow, Antonio. This means Tura is sneaking away from both of them. And when he tacks up, he might go in front of them. Let's see. This is a very close battle. An attack coming in. Penalty to Tura. That means that Antonio, he is going to take the lead. Maybe he is. Miguel coming in, attacking the leading boat. It's very close, and the 11 seconds is almost over. There, they're done. So all the 3 boats are on same page again. So that's quite impressive what they're doing here. Let's see who will win this race. Rounding the mark, close mark rounding, a battle coming up. One boat slowing down. That's Miguel. He doesn't want the penalty because Antonio, he was on the inside. That means if Miguel hit him, a penalty. And that we saw why. Tura hit Miguel and Miguel was on the inside. So penalty to Tura. And in this case, that was a bad penalty because the slowdown before going downwind means he will be under attack by UMSB. But again, the fleet is getting closer and closer to each other. But it looks like we're going to have 2 match races downwind. We're going to have Antonio, Miguel, Tura, and UMSB battling each other. Then El Revolucionario, Alfonso, Gebaco, Fitop, and then Espan 54 is going to battling each other. Let's see here. You can see already here. Small match race coming up. Let's try to follow them, see what happens with them. Side by side, this mean that none of them are going to attack each other. Maybe they are just happy with the results. So let's see here. No, they're not happy. Antonio on the attack. Miguel coming in closer to him. This is good news for Tura because when they're battling each other and there's a battle behind him, then he can sneak away and maybe go in and take the win. Interesting call here. 3 boats battling for the lead, but nothing is sure. They're only halfway downwind. UMSB battling El Revolucionario. Then we have Tura, we have Antonio, we have Miguel. None is coming in the opposite side. And see who sneaks in and take the win. It looks like Tura is going for the win, but see, 4 boats are ready to attack him. Huge, massive wind shadow thrown at him. Tura needs to defend himself. He is on the wrong side. So the other boats, Antonio can penalize him. And right now Miguel's doing the same trick, going away from the battle. See if he can go in and take the lead. Very interesting call. This is a very close one. And Miguel is in the best position. He's doing a cross, attacking all the other boats. Tura with a penalty. Drops 3 position because of that. Miguel sneaks in and takes the lead. Antonio might keep second. Let's see. Oish. Close call. UMSB El Revolution. Tura is the big loser in this case. Drop 4 position because of a penalty there. Penalty to Gulli. And then we have here we have Gebaco, Espan. It looks like Espan getting a penalty for sailing into Gebaco. Disa, Azul, Espan 28, Tunialo, School, and Gulli. And it's all about not being the last. They are battling in for the last position. Yeah, very excellent battle we saw there. Very, very good call. Espan 28 winning it. El Turco is coming in last position. So, Let's see the result here. Antonio with a win. I thought Miguel was winning it. See there, they're coming over the finish line at the same time. The server gives the win to Antonio. That means Miguel coming in second, UMSB third, El Revolucionario Sinoyo Nayo coming in fourth, Tura in fifth, Fitao in sixth, Alfonso in seven, Gabaco in eight, Espan in 9, Azul 10, Disa 11, Espan 28, 12, Tony Ale in 13, Gurli in 14, El Turco in 15, Yassim disconnected, lost connection, Vidal lost connection, and then we have Simayel Loco also losing connection. Good races, good races. And interesting here, the most interesting to watch this one here. Because then you can see what a penalty means in the downwind. See Tura, he was actually in third. He was actually battling with going into the lead. Then he got a penalty by Antonio, and suddenly, zoom, that's the purple one, goes into a fifth position. So good races by this one in Group C. Let's try to go in and see what's going on, who's playing at the moment, and how does it go. We're trying to wait for everything. Right now it looks like the servers are freezing a little bit, the game is freezing, but we are not freezing here in studio. I know all of you can see and hear us. The Spanish boats are up and the Swedes are playing. Oh, there's a huge Swedish regatta also with the two Swedish regattas, two Swedish group coming up. Two other groups are racing and they are almost finished up, so we're going to wait for them. While we're waiting for them, let's go into Silranks and see if they can manage to keep the scoreboard up there. Let's keep a view on the groups. This is Group A. Group A is the one with Antonio. We just saw here Navigator, another Antonio, Navigator, Bandito, Timo, Pesto, Alvai, Top, Cruiser. They're racing right now. And here we see a victory gives 1 point, second gives 2 points, and they are getting a second race in a few seconds. They're doing 4 races with a discard. The top 6 goes into the gold fleet, and that's what we are going to wait for. It looks like Group C is going to start in a few seconds, so we'll go ready for that. But while we're waiting here, let's go in here and see the results in Group C. Group C hasn't been upgraded, so we cannot follow that one. Then let's try to go in Group B. What they're using here, no, Group B has neither been upgraded, so I hope they have all the scoring in place, because I know the Spanish blood can get a little bit tempered if something is going wrong. So let's see. That's many servers. This is how many players around Europe that's playing at the moment. That's how many races coming up. That's amazing. That's around the world. See, 614 skippers are online. That is the biggest number for a long time we have seen in Virtual Regatta. We are in a lockdown period around the world, so I hope all of you are going to have fun with it. So, Italians making fun. Italian, this is Portuguese, this is a Spanish, they're not part of this one. This is a UAE, this is the Swedes, this is the Swedes, this is the Spanish also coming up. This might be one of the races we're going into, we're just waiting for it. And this is a mixed race in between them. So we really need to keep a really focused eye on which races we're taking. We need to know all the names. And I'm not sure this is one of the races we want to go into. This is one of the races we want to go into. So let's see how the group with Yassib is going. And as I remember, that's group number B coming in. And it's race number 3 already for them. Let's get ready for this. No, that was the group we just saw. We don't want to see the same group. Sorry, guys. We will try to mix around the group so we can follow it. That was the group we just followed. That's Group C. So we want to see the different groups so we can go in and have some fun. I know Esailing TV 2 is watching right now, so he's also ready to go into take some groups if he wants to. We are waiting for it. It's a very close race. We're just waiting for the next servers to come up. So while we're waiting for it, guys, you're watching Esailing TV, and this is what we do. We are in Marseille. We are at the Sail GP Grand Finals. Behind me is the stage where the winner of Sail GP will receive their trophies.
Okay, listen guys, let's stop messing around. Look. World champion, Velista 71 from Italy. And what a tremendous performance from Italy. They got gold and they got bronze with...
So as you just saw, we are the official channel, been doing the most world championships around the world. We've been doing both 2 world championships. We have been hosting Barcolana. We are part of Sail GP, and Sail GP is coming up this week. It starts the 20th and 4th day, where you can go in and battling for it. New group coming up. That's what we're going to do. So we are traveling around the world doing e-sailing events, but we're also doing all this streaming. And while we have this lockdown period with the coronavirus, of course, if you ride us 1 or 2 days before time, and also maybe sometimes in the morning like the Spanish did here, then we might have a chance to go in and stream it and show you Regata. And we can see a lot of you sailors around the world are using this fantastic game, Virtual Regata Inshore, to practice, have fun, and do something with sailing while you're at home. And my best advice is stay home, have fun, and stay home. Because this is not for fun, the COVID-19 that is coming around the world. Let's get ready for the next race coming up. We can see it here. Next race coming up. It's the race with Crusader, Navigator, Bandido, Timon, and Pesto. So this is Group A, or in Spanish, Grupa A. So let's see that. We just go in and see here. This is the group we're going to see. This is race number 3, and the score in that group is that Augenstein is span 14-18, is in the lead with 6 points. Navigator with 8 points, Timo 8 points, Bandido 8 points, Crusader 9 points, Antonio 12 points, and Michael is 14 points, Pesto 14 points, Avari top 14 points, Fresinator 18 points. So a very open race coming in. So we are in the group, we are getting ready. This is race number 3. Let's see who will win it. Top 6 goes in to the Gold Fleet. In the Gold Fleet they will do 3 races, the same format again here, and then they will go into a medal race with top 10 to find the winner in the end. So we are getting ready. How will they do? How can they do it? So get ready to rumble. It looks like all the players are in there. We're just waiting for the admin to turn it on. I know they are playing on time. That's also a good way to organize it. Say at this time it starts. If you're not in there, you will be locked out. As Crusader is riding, he's in charge of this group. Vamos entrando Grupo A. That means please hurry to go into the group, or else you won't be part of it. We are getting ready to see some of the top skippers fighting here. Right now it looks like this. Antonio Coronilla, he's actually winning the group, and that's impressive because we haven't seen much to him before. So, admin, start that race. Is Miguel Crusader riding in the private group. 13 seconds to start. So if you're not in there, you will not be there. It's coming up. Crusader. He was part of the World Championship in 2018, actually qualified to World Championship 2019. But because he had to get married, he chose the woman instead of going to the World Championship. I might have chosen another way because it was in Bermuda, and I can say it was hot, it was beautiful, it was fantastic in Bermuda. Sarasota, Florida was also a good experience, but Bermuda, wow, we had fun there. This is Cruiselator, this is Aurelio, this is Antonio, this is Navigator, Bandito coming up, Timo, Pesto, Avari Top, Fresinator, Makel, Babuti, Elila, and I can't remember who this is because we can't see who it is. So let's see how they're going. So, 30 seconds to start. Coming in. They are getting ready here. 26 seconds. So, 22 seconds. What to do? Right now, it is the start boat. So normally I will say they will try to find a way to go up and down. So let's see how they will do with that. Two seconds. 1 second. Coming up. Good start. Bad start for Pesto. False start for Fresinator. Slow start for Baboti. And also the leading boat in 10. This might change everything. There's a hard breeze in the middle of the track. So what will they do? Right now it's Cruiselator in the lead. Good start for him. So let's see what they will do. Elila going to the right hand side with 7. Pesto here in 11. We can see this boat number 12. We don't know who he is. I can't see it because the server is making fun with us. Suddenly we'll see the name are in the lead. But Bandito in second in the middle. Cruiselator dropped a little bit down to third. They're going to the left hand side. They're trying to go out to the wind. When we see it here from the top, we can see all the boats. And we can see they're going to the left hand side. Avari Top tacking to the right. He's trying to go a little bit towards the middle. He's under pressure because Bandito crossed in front of him. Let's try to go to the leading boat and see. Bandito coming in here. Makel is almost getting a penalty. Cruiselator also attacking. But it's still boat number 12. The white boat in the lead. Bandito coming here. He's queuing in second. Cruiselator following Bandito. They are battling to be in top 6 and go further into the gold fleet. Bandito is pressured a little bit outside of the ley line. There's a wind shift, but they are in the hard breeze. You can see on the radar it's pretty light in the right hand side where it's a white where it's the white area, a light area. That means there's a less wind, and that's where Fresinator and Antonio, the leading boat, is at the moment. So what would they do? Good lead at the moment to boat number 12 up there. If he continues to do that, but he needs to be at least 18 meters ahead, rounding that top mark, or else, we know it because we have commentated this game so much, he'll be caught in wind shadow by the other boats downwind. And it's the downwind attack you need to take care of in the starboat. That's the drill here. Defend yourself and learn how to attack others in the downwind race. There we go. Boat number 12. Avari Top in second. They're coming from starboard tack. This means Cruiselator. Bandito will be under pressure when they're coming to the top mark. They are getting ready to round it. Let's see here. Cruiselator chooses to do 2 extra tacks. He's not in a good position to go upwind. He was too much under pressure. Bandito sneaks in and takes second. That's impressive. Avari Top needs to do 2 tacks. Cruiselator coming in. It's surrounding, so Cruiselator is not allowed to touch him. Makel is with a penalty in the battle here. Elila inside. That means Pesto will get a penalty. No, Elila going upwind. All the other boats sailing into him. Oh, unlucky for Elila. He didn't manage to put his boat in the right direction, so he got the penalty. And see here, Timo sailing backwards. That's a trick, a party trick you can do, but not in this race. And he's dropping to last position. The fleet is split into two groups, but Pesto, he can actually manage to close the gap to Crusader. Crusader will try to get away from them if I know him right well. Bandito is caught in wind shadow by Avaritop, but see boat number 12 up there. He's outside of the wind shadow. They cannot catch him at the moment, and if he does a clean run, he will win this race. So a good start for him, a good upwind race is putting him in a position where 7.9 knots is coming in. And for information to all you viewers, Esailing TV channel 2 is also streaming at the moment, both on Esailing channel 2 on Twitch and also on YouTube, so you can see two channels at the same time. And I know that Norman in there, sitting in Sarasota, Florida, normally our co-host here, is following some of the other races, maybe the Spanish fleet. Crusader in fourth. We have number 12 in the lead. Avaritop here in third. Bandito coming in. Bandito chosen to go all the way to the left-hand side. Maybe a little too much, but when he's crossing in, he can actually penalize Avaritop. And let's see if he's doing it. No, he's not going after penalizing. Why? He's too polite. There is the attack. He's pushing Avaritop away from it. Avaritop almost hit that mark with an unforced penalty. And here we can see the group is split up. The leading boat, Crusader, Avaritop, and Bandito. That's group number 1, the leading group. Then we have group number 2. It's we will have some penalties here in that rounding. A penalty to Timo for hitting the mark. That's not his night today. The leading boat is in 6th, so he fought his way back from last position. Pesto in 5th, Navigator 7, Mikkel in 8th. Well, let's go up and following the 4 leading boats. That's an interesting battle because here we'll see a match race coming in. Esailing TV 2 is saying they are ready within the next 5 minutes. So let's so if you want to see more actions, 2 channels at the same time, then go to our YouTube or our Twitch channels, then you can see it at the same time. Let's get ready here. We are ready to action here. It's Bandito in 3rd, Crusader in 2nd. It was Ispan 14-18 in the lead. He is doing a great job. So very great job by him. Then we have Avaritop in 4th. This is going to be very close. So let's get ready for it. It looks like his span is so much ahead he cannot be caught. It's also looking like Crusader is doing a great upwind race, and they've chosen to go to the left hand side where the 2 other boats, Avaritop and Bandito, went to the right hand side. And see what all the other boats are doing. They are getting very close to him. So let's see here. They're coming in. Span in the lead. Crusader in 2nd. We have Bandito in 3rd. We have Pesto in 4th. It looks like we have a clear winner. So Crusader rounding that mark. Is he all by himself? Let's count the meters. If he also has 60 meters, maybe 50 meters to Bandito, he cannot be caught. It looks like Bandito is coming close to him. Very close rounding at the mark. Pesto, Avar, and Navigator is being attacked by Avaritop. Avaritop with a penalty, sailing into the leading boat. Antonio, he really wants to be in the top 6 and go into the final. He's currently in 5th, fighting his way back. So what will happen? They're going downwind. Let's keep an eye. It looks like Crusader is just caught by Bandito. Let's see. Is Span up there? We'll go a little bit closer. Yes, Crusader is just caught. No, he's just outside of the wind shadow with Bandito. So they can just sail. Victory is Span 1418. Crusader in 2nd. Bandito. He captured the Crusader a little bit. I'm not sure he will catch up with him. So let's watch Pesto battling the leading boat and Tolino in this group B here. Let's see. So let's get ready to rumble. Let's see what's happening here. Who will win? Who will take it? I'm not sure, but let's get ready. Timo in 8. A very top. He's all by himself. See, he's doing what I've been speaking about all the time. He's placing himself away from the wind shadow, away from the other boats. The other boats can still attack him, but while they're not doing it, see, he's 0.4 knots faster than all the other boats and can take momentum. This means when Pesto and Antonio starts battling each other, Navigator is going to battle Timo and Aurelio. That means he can actually just sail by them and maybe sneak in and take 4th if he's lucky. So, it spanned 14-18 with a very, very great win. Crucilator in 2nd, Bandito in 3rd. We have a battle over here. Pesto is almost losing it. He's going on the inside. He needs to defend himself. He's attacking. Pesto attacks. And there we can see Antonio get that penalty. But see who sneaks in and takes 3rd. Avari top. He's all by himself. So now he takes over that position instead of Pesto. So 4th position goes to Avari top. Pesto in 5th. Because Pesto needs to do that attack, but the danger is not over for Pesto because the other boats can attack him. So if he's unlucky because of that attack, he actually drops to 7. Let's see here. Antonio coming in. Pesto needs to defend his 5th position. He's getting ready to attack again. Navigator coming from behind. He's coming with speed. Congratulations to Alvari top. Penalty to Antonio, but he takes the win over Pesto. Navigator in 7th. So all that work from Pesto, and still he didn't succeed. Timo in 8, Aurelio in 9th, Fresinator 10, and Makel coming in last. And then we have some disconnection. A victory to span 14-18. Crucilator in 2nd, Bandito in 3rd. Alvari top in 4th. Antonio, the leading boat in the final score, is in 5th. Pesto in 6th. Navigator 7. Timo 8. Aurelio in 9th. Fresinator in 10. Mikhail, he is in 11th. Then we have 2 disconnections. That was the same 2 boats that's disconnected last time we saw this group. What an attack. What a finish. Fantastic to see. Fantastic to watch. And if we go in, it's spanned. It's the leading boat actually winning here. That was boat number 6, Antonio, dropping down there. So his span took another win, keep his position in the top. So that is amazing job by him. Let's see if we can find one of the other races, one of the other groups coming in. They're doing 4 races. They're going into the last race right now. So we'll try to go to the Spanish to see who's starting up. It looks like it's Group C coming up in a few sec. So let's get ready for Group C and the last race. This is the Swedes. This is the Spanish. This is Group C. So Group C is the one we're going to see now. It's their last race. So it's all about getting those last points. So you get into top 6 and go into the gold fleet. We have boats like Yassim, like Tura in there doing great job. We saw them last time. Alfonso and Miguel also was in the top last time we saw them. UMSB is in the middle of the fleet, so let's see how that will go. Group C coming up, and it's only race number 3 they are doing out of 4, so they are 1 race behind. That's how it is, but that just means that we have a chance to see one of the other groups, maybe Group A, in the last race. So let's see. 17 skippers ready for the start. The group is following up. We will get ready to see them. It's the star boat, and again, it's all about put yourself in a position where you will not be caught in wind shadow when you're going upwind. Let's see, right now we can see the boat here in front of us is span 28, is breaking up a little bit, just waiting to see what the other boats are doing. Let's come into a 2D angle. Some of the boats sailing around, pressuring the other, attacking the other, just want to do it so they can put a little bit of pressure on them. 20 seconds to start. So now when we are inside 15 seconds, it's all about not getting that penalty. If you get a penalty from now, it will cost you a start. Some of the boats way ahead from the starting line. It's a boat like this. It's El Turco. He's getting a very slow start, so he's almost out of race from the start. And a penalty to El Revoluciono's scenario from the start, and he's slowing down. So a good start for Alfonso. He's in the lead. Tura is following him. They are here in the left-hand side. Alfonso going to the middle. Tura also. Miguel going a little bit outside of the ley line. That might be a good choice in the starboat because he's going away from the wind shadow. He will sail a longer distance, but when he turns the boat towards that top mark, when he changed the angle, he will sail faster than the other boats, and that might give him so much speed that he will sneak in front of the wind shadow and come in front of the others. Let's see. That's an interesting choice by Miguel. Miguel coming up. Wind shift is coming in. Very, very close. It's still Alfonso in the lead. Let's go to the opposite side. There we have Yassim. Yassim, we have seen him in the International Sailing Club doing a great result, but it doesn't look like the starboat is his favorite boat here. He's not performing here, but the registered sailor, Alfonso Fernandez Perez, is killing this race at the moment. He's really, really doing a great job. And for information, guys, Esailing TV channel 2 is also open, and you can actually watch both channels at the same time, with or without sound, and follow different races. Let's see here. Gabaco, he is in 5th. UMSB in 3rd. Alfonso in the lead. And when he tacks in, Tura will be in trouble because he needs to go behind. And when he goes behind, he needs to go in behind between the other boats. He didn't manage it. Penalty to Tura. He drops 3 positions for that. The same thing, Miguel under pressure. Coming in, he needs to sneak behind. He needs to hit Tura before the penalty is over. He just managed to sail in between Tura because Tura was in a penalty, handing out a penalty to Gabaco. So Miguel goes up and takes 3rd. That's an impressive attack. And see who lost momentum? Tura, and all the other skippers are sailing into him because he is in the position where if you hit him, they will get a penalty. So he actually made a what we call a block for all the other skippers. So very unlucky for all the other skippers that Tura lost momentum and blocked them out. So we have a split fleet, and we're starting to see a huge battle downwind. One boat is all by himself. It's Alfonso Fernandez Perez. He's sailing away from himself, but 4 boats are battling. UMSB, Miguel, Gabaco, and Yassim. They are battling for the win. Let's see, Alfonso going to the left-hand side. What will the other skippers choose? It looks like UMSB needs to go to the right-hand side. He's just going that, but is he winning or is he losing momentum on that? Gabaco going to the opposite side. He's winning meters, actually. He's winning meters on them. Tura coming in. He made that drop where everybody else had to sail into him. It looks like the winner of the turning here was Gabaco. See there? He's coming in. Yassim in 5th, dropping down. Miguel in 4th. Maybe Miguel will go behind Gabaco also. No, it's going to be very close. Miguel is in starboard. Gabaco needs to go behind him. Way to go by Miguel. Tricks him, but Gabaco was so close of doing. UMSB going in front of them. All of them just managed to avoid a penalty, but UMSB put himself in a very dangerous situation because Miguel is tacking now. And there we go. Can USB manage to straighten up his boat? He just managed to do it. So he's still in 2nd, Miguel in 3rd. Yassim, he needs to do an inside turn. Way to go by him. Good turn by Yassim. Gabaco dropping down to 5th position right now. But it's going to be a win for Alfonso Fernandez Perez. He is winning this race, but who will take 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th? Maybe 7. See, there we have again a drop here, a gate block behind us. That means 7. Oh, penalty to Antonio for hitting the mark. Unforced. Luckily for him, he is in the leading group, but the other boats can now capture him. But see here, we have a battle for the positions. Gabaco under attack by Tura. We have Yasim battling here for second and third. And right now, all of them are caught in wind shadow, except one boat. That's Yasim. If Yasim is going into it, he can sneak in and take the victory. Let's get ready for it. It's coming closer and closer. Yasim not doing the best attack, going into the mid. Actually, he's choosing to go into a wind shadow. I maybe choose another strategy because UMSB is maybe going to win it. Miguel is having a little bit more speed. Nobody is throwing wind shadow on him. But Yasim, he is caught in wind shadow because he went into the middle. So he will get fourth. Miguel a little bit faster than UMSB. He's getting second. Good downwind race for him. UMSB getting third. Yasim getting fourth. Antonio, who will get fifth. We have a small fight here. Gebacco in fifth. No, Antonio in fifth. Gebacco. It's Gebacco taking it. Tura coming in seventh. Let's go from behind and watch this show downwind here. Right now we're going to see some battles. Azul with a penalty drops to last position. Span coming in. Span 20 and Disa. Gulli. Viltov coming in. Vidal. El Revolution, Espan Jr. and Azul coming in. Congratulations to Alfonso Fernandez Perez with the victory. Then we have Miguel Duenas and Gutierrez. Please help me in the chat, guys. In second. UMSB in third. Yasim in fourth. Gebacco in fifth. Antonio in sixth. Tura in seventh. Ispan 4 in 8, Ispan 28 in 9, Viltov in 10, Disa in 11, Vidal 12, El Revolucionario in 13, Ispan Jr. 8-5 in 4th, Gulli in 6, Azul 16, and then we have El Turco still racing, getting in position 17. So let's see the different results. We can see the group with Crusader with Crusader and his group, Group A. They still have one race left. Let's see if we can see what's happening in the other groups. This is Group C. That's the race we just saw. That was race number 3, and it looks like Antonio, he's really killing this one. But this time Alfonso had a victory. Miguel, he kept his second, so good job by him. And in Group B right now, and that's the group we're trying to find. It's Art in the lead at the moment, but remember there's a discard after 4 races, so let's see how that will go. We will get ready into the next race. We'll get ready to watch it here. Let's see how it's going in there. Can we find the new Spanish group? We have, oh, Jesus Christ, so many racing in here. This looks like to beat they are way ahead. They are not going to start now. So fantastic. See all the sweets. See, this is the race with Crusader on them. It's not finished yet. So it's very, very open. Portuguese, everybody's there. German boats. So congratulations to all of you doing regattas around the world. We are just waiting for the next race coming up. I can see Group A just started. So let's see who we're coming into here. We're just waiting for it. While we're waiting, guys, please write a question in the chat if there's something. And remember, when we're coming to this Wednesday, the 20th, that's not Wednesday, that's in 4 days, we're going to experience this fantastic event.
Oh, it's very close to contact. That had to be so close. Smoking in to the mark. It's game on. Here's an awesome race in towards the bottom gate. Have a go at the speed. 43 knots. This team is absolutely on fire.
And welcome back in the game. While you're gone, we found the next race. This is the race where Art is in the lead. He's queuing in 7, so let's go in and watch that one. They're rounding the top mark for the first time. It's Enrique in the lead with a lead at the moment. Lucas in 2nd, Art in 4th, and Art is right now leading this group, and it's the last race coming up. And let's see, he's dropping to 6. Penalty to his span. Penalty to Quincoas. Penalty to his span 295. So right now it looks like Enrique is sneaking away from the others. But he's just been caught in wind shadow by Lucas. And then we have Simari Eluca coming in. Art in 4th. An interesting move by Art. Luis Miguel Hernandez Triato is following Art, going his way, because Art's trying to sneak away from the wind shadow, and right now it succeeds quite well. See, 8.9, 8.0. The leading boat, Enrique, he's not caught in wind shadow. You have 9.4, Art 9.1. So Art's just doing the trick we're speaking about. Luis Miguel is also without wind shadow. So let's come in. So Alexandro, welcome in the chat. You are Ispan 5-4. Right now you're not in this race, but thank you for joining in our YouTube channel. And let's see here, a huge, massive attack coming down. Samaria Elaka, Duran coming in. Penalty to Lucas. He was rounding the mark in 2nd. He's currently in 8. Interesting to follow Art, the leading boat. See, he went way outside of the ley line. Now he goes in towards the top mark, and he's doing that, the gate mark, and he's driving in without wind shadow attacking him. So he's coming in 2nd. He came from 7 to 2nd. That's a fantastic downwind race. Rounding that mark, coming in 1st. Great job by him there. Luis Miguel Hernandez Triando coming in. Penalty to his span 209 5th. Opposite side, we can see they're splitting a little bit up, but I think it's this side doing the best job. Enrique is in the lead, followed by 2nd place is Art. Luis Miguel also in 3rd. 2 registered sailors in top 3. That's normally not a view we are seeing. Last time we saw these boats racing, we saw Yo-Yo doing a great job. As I remember, he won that race. But currently right now he is in 8th position. Simari El Loco, he is in 5th. Who will do the best upwind race here? Right now, this one, he is in last position. He's just racing with them. Torpedo, he's in last position. You cannot do anything. You're not to throw dirty air on anything on the other boats, because he is not able to race this. Enrique just needs to tack up, and he's doing it there. So, and he's not been interfered by Torpedo. Also, if Torpedo think he's doing that, because he's actually not capable of doing it. That's part of the game programming. So, Art in 2nd. The other boats coming closer to him. Luis coming closer. Simari El Loco. Yo-Yo coming in also. Duran opposite. Sailor went to the right-hand side. Interesting choice. I think he will lose big time in that choice, but let's see what will happen here. We're getting ready to rounding this top mark. Right now we can see Enrique coming in. He's doing a great job. Coming up here, rounding that mark as a leading boat, and he will be in the lead, and he's going to win it. Coming in 1st. The other skippers cannot capture him in the downwind race, so if he's just choosing to go into the wind, he will win this race. Art coming in 2nd. He came from 7th to 2nd position in the last downwind race. He was a true master in it, show his skill, all about how to avoid all that wind shadow. But can he get ready to the battle with Samaria Loco, Luis Miguel Hernandez Triando, or Yo-Yo? That's very, very interesting to see what will happen. How will they do? They're rounding the mark. Downwind gets ready. We have a victor, that's Enrique, but who will take 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th? They're splitting up. No, they're not splitting up. Yo-Yo is following the leading boat. That's actually good news for Luis Miguel Hernandez Triando, because Now he can sail with maximum speed, and he can sail away from the others and take that second position while the others are battling for third. So good news by him. It's not always the good thing to go into a battle. Sometimes it's also good to go in and just avoid the battles. So let's see how they are doing in this case. Right now, Art's still in second. He's outside of wind shadow now. Semario's also outside wind shadow. Luis is under attack by Yo-Yo. It looks like Yo-Yo is listening to Esailing TV. That's also good news. Thank you for that. But let's see how they will do in this case. They're getting ready. It's downwind. They're racing for second. 3 boats on one line. 1 boat is under attack. That's Luis. It looks like he was going to take the win, but Yo-Yo is attacking him right now. So, who will take it? Who will get second? Semari El Loco looks like he's in second position. Art can still attack him. He's on the inside, but Art is not doing anything. He's satisfied with that third place. He will go into the Gold Fleet race with that third place. So no reason to go in and do something foolish. Luis Miguel is in fourth, coming in here, tacking in, or jibing in. He is going in over the finish line. Yo-Yo coming in and taking fifth. And then we see rest of the fleet is actually quite split up. They have learned to sail the starboat in the first races. See how they are splitting up at the moment, so they're not getting wind shadow on them. So good race by all of them. Congratulations to the leading boat and the winning boat, and we will see who's in this group will go into the Gold Fleet, and that's actually the first part of the final where they can fight to go into the medal race and be in top 10. There we go. Lola is losing everything, leasing the sails. So Anasporas is coming in and taking second last. Lola in 14, dropping to 15 and getting in last. So Enric with a victory. Semaya Loco in second. Art in third. Luis Miguel Hernandez in fourth. Yo-Yo in fifth. Duran in sixth. Espan 299 in seven. Cuacos in 8, Espan 295th in 9, Papiro in 10, Sailor 11, Espan 2999 8 in 12, Lucas Espan 1 in 13, Anaporas in 14, Lola 2 in 15, and Tupedete lost connection. So this was the last race in this in the group here with Art, and we can see when they're getting in, we're getting ready to have the result in a few sec. We will see the results here. We can see Art is in the lead, and he got third, and they will get a discard, so he will go into the final with 4 points. So that is amazing. That's a very, very good race by him. Then we have Enrique. He took, as I remember, he took second. So he will go into the final with 6 points. So also a very good result from him. We will just see if some of the other races is on, because it's the last race of the group. So if there's another Spanish race in these 3 groups on, before we're going into the Gold Fleet, that could be fine to see the finish of it. This is one of this is Midyasip. This, so we're just seeing, yeah, there we have it. This is the last group. So let's go in and watch the last group coming in to finish. Let's see where they are, how long they have come into the race. It looks like they're rounding the top mark, the gate mark. We are at the gate mark. The first downwind race has just been done. So let's see who is in the lead. It's Tura in the lead. Second place, Antonio. Third place, Espan 28. Miguel Duels in fourth. Gulli in 7. Let's get the chopper up in the air and watch the whole fleet. They are splitting up a little bit. Yasim in position 5. This is very, very, very close race, and we can see Espan 5-4-3-16. There is in the chat and listening to what we're doing here. Curly in 12, now in 11. That's the white boat here. So welcome in Alejandro Diaz de la Torre in the game. 19 positions to him at the moment. Let's see if he can come up into it. Let's see. It's span 28. Let's go to the opposite side. The windsocks are coming from left towards right, so all the boats are doing the right thing right now. But those boats that's closest to the right-hand side, like here, when they tack in towards the top mark, they will get the wind against their nose. But the 3 leading boats, Antonio, Tura, and his span 28, are so much in the lead that they might sneak away from the others. Let's see. Let's follow them. Let's see what happens. Who will be in top 6 in this group? Who will go into the gold fleet? It's very exciting. It's going to be a very close race. Some of the groups are very close, so we will go in and watch the results of all of them in a few seconds. There we go. Antonio coming in first place. Tura in second. Is span 28 in third. Then we have Miguel in fourth. And Fitauf coming in fifth. Let's see. A span 54, 316. Sneaks in an 8 at the moment. Oh, Gebacco. He just managed to come in. But he might do the biggest mistake he can do in this race. He needs to go against upwind. Oh, he just managed to do it. If he went more upwind, he will lose momentum and slow down his boat, like we're seeing El Revolucionario is doing here. So then he will drop down in positions. 2 boats sneaking away. That's Tura, that's Antonio. And then we have in the 2 next boats, that's Miguel, is span 28. And then we have a small gap to Gebacco and Gurli and Fitao, and his span 54. 316. And now it's all about getting away from the wind shadow. Get away from that wind shadow. Make sure when you're doing your battles that nobody else can sneak in and take you. Right now, Fitaf is actually getting away from the wind shadow. His span 54 is getting away from the wind shadow. There's not much wind out there. They're only sailing 6.7 downwind. The 2 leading boats side by side. They don't want to fight. They are pretty happy with that result at the moment. It looks like that. But we have a small fight. It's Miguel battling his span 28. And Gebacco and Gurli is getting ready to attack them when they are done fighting. In the middle, we can see Fitaf PR is actually not caught in wind shadow. So he's 0.2 knots faster than the span 54, 316. But if I was a span 5-4, I might attack Fitov a little bit, go a little bit closer to him, see if I can penalize him and take his position, and then going downwind away from El Revolucionario, so I'm not getting his wind shadow. But let's see what happens. The battle begins in the opposite side. See the 2 boats from behind. It's span 28, and Gurli is taking over Miguel and Gebacco's place. Because right now, the 2 boats from behind, Gurli is attacking his span 28. Gebacco took over the battle with Miguel. So, who will be the winner? Who will be the loser? There is one winner, that's Tura. Then we have Antonio. He's coming in second. Oh, it's also be a close call here. Who will take it? It's Tura winning it, Antonio getting second, but the battle for third. No, it looks like Miguel sneaks away. Gebacco didn't attack him. Very passive aggressive here by Gebacco. He didn't went into attack, so Miguel getting third. But see, finish photo here in fourth. Gebacco coming in fifth is Span. Gurli, Fitov is Span 5-4 coming in there. So great race, great finish in this race. These are coming in 13. Last position will be Azul in 14 position. So Tura with a victory. Antonio in second, Miguel in third, Gebacco in fourth, Ispan 28 fifth, Gurli in sixth, Fitov in seven, Ispan 5-4-3-1, Isfan 6, 1-2 meters, or 2 positions after we watched him when we came into the game. He's an 8, Yasip 9, Alfonso Fernandez Perez, we saw winning the last race, lost to position 10. El Revolucionario in 11. UMS Beater has been in the top the most of this regatta, was in 12. Disa in 13. Azul in 14. So what will this mean in their final score? Let's try to go in here. The group we saw before, we can see Enrique going in with 5 points. Art qualified with 6 points. Semaria Loco qualified with 8 points. Yo-Yo 10 points. And then we have a huge gap to Luis Miguel Hernandez getting 19 points. It's Span 219 going in the last position with 22 points. That's Group B. Let's go to Group A. In Group A, we have Antonio Coronilla winning with 7 points. Espan 14-18, 7 points. Crucilator 8 points. Navigator with 11 points. Bandito 11 points. Timo sneaks in front of Pesto. And I have to say, luckily for him, the last race was his where he DSQ'd was his discard, and then he got a third, and that's why he sneaks in 6th instead of Pesto. So congratulations to him. So let's go and see Group C. We're waiting for the result of this group we just saw. We saw a bad result for Miguel, a bad result for Antonio, a bad result for Alfonso. So what will happen when they're getting the discard? We're waiting for the organizers to plug in the result and see how it goes. So please stay tuned. And while we're in it, this is the format coming up if you're qualifying for the CLTP final. This the 20th coming up here. So it's all about being in top 8 in 4 days. This is in 4 days. CLTP is coming up, the qualifier. So go in there. Crucilator from Spain we're seeing today was the first victor there in the Sydney qualifier. And this is a pop-up qualifier, so you only have 24 hours to qualify. Let's go in and see the result of the last group, who's coming in the final there. The Gold Fleet will have the pleasure to have Antonio with us with 4 points. Great race by him. 2 victories and a 2nd place, giving 4 points in total. Miguel coming in with 6 points. That's also 3 2nd places. UMSB with 10 points. Tura 12 points. That's a good win. He had the last one. If he didn't win that, he might not come into the top 6. Gabaco in 5th with 14 points, and Alfonso Fernandez Perez. Luckily for him, those 10 points was the discard. But he could actually qualify as position 4 if he just got a 7th position there. So congratulations to the leading boats for coming in. So we will just go get ready to see who is in that fantastic final here. Right now they're plugging in the players in the group, so we'll see all the players coming in there. And I'm interested if they are zeroing the points, so they're starting all over. And it looks like that it's not going to be like we saw the Lockdown Cup. In the Lockdown Cup, we saw how the players got their points into the final race. It's all 3 groups with 6 players from each group, so that will be 18 players in total that will join in the group, and the group will soon be ready, and we'll wait for it. And while we're just waiting, let's save my voice a little bit. If you want to follow, share and everything, this is how you're doing on Esailing TV. Hi, you're watching Esailing TV. Hope you like what we're doing. If you want to see more, please follow us on the social medias. Go on Facebook, write Esailing TV. Then you come into our fan page. If you follow us, subscribe or like us, then you can see our live shows and get a notification of it. But there's an 8 seconds delay on Facebook. You can also see when we're doing highlights. We'll pop them up there, and small news with pictures. You can like, share with your friends what we're doing, share your interest. Hope you will join in. But if you're more the video type, then go to YouTube. Esailing TV channel here has a live feed also. There's a 6 seconds delay, but it's fantastic on YouTube. All our videos is saved forever, so you can see what we've been doing the last year, also the highlights. Example, here's Norman and I having fun with the chat, getting questions from the chat, and it was so fun. But if you want to see the live shows straight away without any delays, then go on the Gamers Universe, Twitch TV, write Esailing TV. There's a 2 seconds delay. So in here, it's if you want to see the shows live. All live shows will be deleted after 14 days. But you can do your own highlights, clip it out, and it will be saved forever. And then some of you said, hey, Twitter. Yeah, we are on Twitter. Go on Twitter, write Esailing TV. We're also doing live shows on Twitter. But again, there's an 8 seconds delay on the live shows. But you can see some tweets when we're out traveling. You can get direct notifications when we're doing activities. In here, we are doing a lot of pop-up news, but we are having a lot of fun. You can share and like what we're doing. And of course, Instagram is also there. But Instagram, we're not doing any live shows on. We're only doing pop-up news. So here you can see what we're doing of crazy things. And trust me, we'll be better to do a lot of more crazy things in here. Example, we met L1's nail shop in Liverpool. Or the highlights show from the World Championship. We also informed about it here. Hope you're enjoying what we're doing in Esailing TV. See you on the servers. Yeah, and please like, share what we're doing, and we're getting into the gold fleet. And if you're not part of this gold fleet and you just want to listen and see what's happening and want to race yourself, then on Esailing TV channel 2, Norman Shindowski, our co-commentator from Sarasota, Florida, he's ready there doing random races from the official 35 hours channel, so you can go in and see yourself there. We are getting ready for it. We are getting ready for the race coming up here, and it will start within 2 minutes. So let's have a small presentation of the players. Crusader's in there, Bandito is in there, Timo. We have Espan 1418. We have Antonio Corelinilla. Then we have Navigator, Luis Miguel Hernandez, Yo-Yo, Enrique Nogua. Then we have Art, Espan 299, Simari, El Loco, Tura, Antonio, UMSB, Gepaco. Then we have Gepaco. Then we have Alfonso Fernandez Perez and Miguel. I need to learn to say that's the Dunas. Sorry, guys. I need to learn a little bit more. More coming up in this. So let's get ready for it. Let's get it ready to rumble, because they are all ready and ready to play with us. It's 3 races back to back and a middle race. Top 10 goes into a middle race. Oh, we forgot to see here. There are 4 races back to back. There will be a discard after race number 4. So let's see how they will do. We will go in and find it. This is the race coming up. 18 players are ready to go. So they are ready. We are ready. So let's just have some fun with it. The medal race, the gold fleet coming up here. This is Crusader. This is Timo. This is Bandito. Gabaco here with the black sail, Navigator. Tura with the ninja on. Alfonso Fernandez Perez. Luis Miguel Hernandez. Espan 1418. He's been doing a great race today. Miguel coming in here. Art, the winner of one of the groups with 2 victories and a second. Enrique. Then we have Antonio and another Antonio. So let's call him Coronilla. Then we have Yo-Yo. Espan 299. UMSB. And Espan 1731. And it looks like he's here as a spectator. 22 seconds to start. What will they do? Right now, we know upwind, it's all about getting away from the other's wind shadow. It's all about placing yourself so you can have a clean race without getting a slowdown. And right now, the fleet is splitting up, except that group where we have a penalty to Art at the committee boat. That's a very hard penalty to Art. False start and penalty to UMSB. So they are going down in the fleet already. That was not the best start for them. Also a false start to Espan 299. Needs to go back towards the finish line and are currently in last position. Luckily for them, this is all about your downwind skills. So let's see what they will do. Tura here. Right now, Antonio in the middle end is in the lead. Espan 14-18 following him. Who do you think will win this regatta in the final? Let's see how it will go. 18 skippers are ready. Tura in the lead, going to the left-hand side. And it's all about keeping yourself out of the wind shadow of the other boats and not getting penalized. Alfonso is under pressure here by Luis Miguel. So very, very close call. The fleet has split up. It's spreading out all the whole course because they all know about this wind shadow. They have been listening to what we are telling on Esailing TV. And they have also at the same time been doing 4 races now in the star boat. So they start learning it. Enrique going all the way outside of the ley line, tacks up. And that might be good news for him because when he goes up to that top mark, he can turn his angle of the boat and get more wind into the speed. Opposite side. Here we have Art fighting his way back. He's currently in 15. He was the winner of one of the groups. Doing a very, very good result. As I remember, 2 wins and a second. He came into the final with 4 points. So he's coming in starboard tack. But this is the top of the top players. Who will win it? Who will lose it? Who will take it? It's going to be very, very close. So, guys. There we have it. Navigator 13. Timo just managed to tag. No, penalty to Timo. I might have continued my path and not trying to tag in front of Navigator. We can see Art going away from the battle, going away from the wind shadow, trying to come from starboard tack. UMSB is calling that wind shadow. Navigator just throwing a little bit on Art. So he's losing 0.1 knots in speed. Opposite side, battle coming up. Miguel needs to pressure Yo-Yo when they're coming to the rounding. It's all about being on the inside of the rounding and not hitting the mark. Boats coming from starboard tack. Antonio, the leading boat, under pressure. It's Crucilator pressuring him out. Crucilator coming first in that rounding. See all the skippers coming in at the same time. Massive penalty alert. Crucilator with the first penalty. Next penalty to Antonio. It's Navigator winning this one. The other Antonio coming in, overtaking over. Carpaccio with a penalty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 penalties in one mark turning. That is huge amount of penalties in one mark turning. And the big winner of that one was Navigator and Antonio. So they are sneaking away at doing their own small battle. And again, penalties here. All the boats on the inside hitting the mark. It's Art, the leading boat. He is dropping to 12th. Let's see, Crucilator and 7. See, they're all caught in a massive wind shadow. But the 2 leading boats, they're just outside of the wind shadow. And if they don't attack each other and wait to do the attack in the second downwind leg, then they might win it and can have their own match race rest of the time. Crucilator jibing in towards the middle. See, he's trying to cross in and give himself a better position to attack the other boats. Espan 14-18. He's under pressure and he can actually attack Crucilator. Crucilator attacks. He's under pressure. Espan with a penalty. 14-18. He's one of the favorite boats. He just got caught in a hamburger between Bandito and Crusader, the two bandits from Spain. You should think they were Mexicans. That way they shot down that boat there. So UMSB coming in, penalty to Espan 299. The two leading boats rounding that mark. Close battle. They're splitting up. That's interesting choice. Let's see. Right now, that split gives a new leading boat. Antonio in the lead. Navigator lost 6 meters for that split, but it looks like they're side by side. Let's follow the rest of the fleet coming in, because this again will split up the fleet. Massive penalties on the way. Penalty alert. UMSB coming in that rounding, penalizing Bandito and Espan for 14-18. Miguel with a penalty. Antonio Corolila with a penalty. This means the fleet is splitting into 3 parts now. A part with Luis and Alfonso. Maybe also Yo-Yo will go into that one. Crusader tries to hang on to that middle group. Capaccio and UMSB also come in. But in the lead, it's almost like a match race now. The other Antonio and Navigator, side by side, coming to that top mark. When they're going to round that, we're going to see a match race of dimensions. Because all the other boats, rest of the fleet, are way behind. So they have all the time to battling each other. And they might battle each other 2 times in that downwind race. Let's get ready to rumble. That's going to be a very exciting race there. Luis Miguel Hernandez Triando is going to the left-hand side. Alonso Fernandez Perez in the middle. Yo-Yo coming in, crossing in from a starboard tack. He might tack in front of Alfonso. Let's see. Or will he continue his path? Or I might have controlled Alonso instead of and try to get some distance to him. But now you're going to have a battle downwind against Alonso and Luis Miguel at the same time. Opposite side, Art qualified with 2 victories and a second. He was one of my favorite boats, but he had a hard time, a false start and a penalty. Currently in last position. Does he have the power and the abilities to come back in the race? Wind shift coming in. Let's keep here. The first rounding, we'll follow the 2 leading boats in a few seconds. Antonio in the lead, winning in that upwind against Navigator. And they need to speed up a little bit so the rest of the fleet not coming in and interfering. Yo-Yo in 3rd. Alfonso Fernandez Perez in 4th. Luis Miguel Hernandez Riando in 5th. Crusader in 6th. Antonio Corolina getting a penalty. That means that rest of the fleet coming in and getting ready to battling him. We will keep an eye here of the leading boats. That's interesting battle here. I know we have a lot of battle behind, but that's not exciting as we have this match race battle. Antonio, Navigator. Mano a mano. That's a trick they know in Spain. They love to show their power, their macho power, and now they have the chance. It's the eagle against the bull. Who will win it? The red color or the orange color? Right now it looks like the bull is under pressure, but the eagle will be under attack. The bull going around him. It's Navigator taking Antonio. They're side by side. Navigator now in a position where he can attack Antonio. So let's see who will win this battle. It's the match race of dimensions. None of the other boats are close enough to go close into them. But he needs to time that penalty, because penalizing the other boat now means that you still will be under attack. So you need to be on the last 1/3 of the court. He's getting ready to attack, testing out the skills of Antonio. Navigator pressing him out, pressing to the right hand side. He is on the inside. He has all the cards on his hand. So can he do it? Navigator pressing him out. They are doing a mano-mano without penalty. It looks like that. Navigator will push him out and time his jibe towards the finish line in the right time. And he really needs to time it, then he will win. And if he jibes in now, he won the race. Antonio lost it. He lost the first place to Navigator. Great race here. Antonio coming in second. Let's see. It looks like we had a split in the fleet behind. Yo-Yo managed. Oh, will he manage to get third? He's coming in, taking third. Alfonso Fernandez Perez in fourth. Cruiselator, will he take fourth? Fifth to Cruiselator. Luis Miguel Hernandez Trianda going in fifth. And see here, Art, he was in 16th position. There's a battle in the opposite side. That's Tura and Bandido. If one of them get a penalty, then Art will get another position. Miguel coming over the finish line. Antonio Coralina coming. Timo, Gabaccio, UMSB, and Art. Wow. Finish line photo, we need that, and here we're getting the result. Navigator with a win, fantastic downwind race by him. Great job, great job. Antonio in second, Yo-Yo in third, Alfonso Fernandez Perez in fourth, Cruiselator in fifth, Luis Miguel Hernandez Triando in sixth, Antonio Corolila in seven, Miguel in eight, Espan 14, 18 and 9, Turan in 10, Bandido in 11, Art in 12, Espan 299 in 30, Gabacco in 40, Timo in 50, UMSB 16, and Enrique lost connection. Very unlucky by him. Very, very unlucky by him. And let's see the scoreboard. It's being upgraded here. That's an interesting result. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen result been doing this way before. Oh, they're putting in the position they qualified as points in the first row. That's why. And now they're getting the result of the last race. So we can see when we're going into and see what's this. Then we see Antonio. He came in the first race as a winner of his group, and he's getting a second place in this race with 2 points. Navigator came in the race as fourth in his group and winning this race, getting 1 point. So he had 5 points in total. So they're only doing 3 races back to back. Yo-Yo with 7 points. Antonio Rolila with 8 points. Cruiselator 8 points. Miguel with 10 points. Alfonso Fernandez Perez 10 points. Espan 14, 18, 11 points. Luis Miguel Hernandez 11 points. Art, not his best race, 14 points. Tura, 14 points. Bandido, 16 points. And then we have rest of the fleet coming in there. So we're getting ready for next race. Let's see how that will go. If it's going to be the same excitement as we just saw, where players came in and did actually a match race. We are ready. We are ready for next race. It's coming up, so we are ready for it. And we're just getting notification that it will take around 2 minutes before this race starts, so all players have a chance to come in. So while we have a break here, let's do a more commercial for what's coming up in 4 days. No, then just do a commercial for what we're doing on Esailing, and this is what we're doing and capable of.
We are in Marseille. We are at the Sail GP Grand Finals. Behind me is the stage where the winner of Sail GP will receive their trophies.
Okay, listen, guys, let's stop messing around. Look. World champion Velista 71 from Italy. And what a tremendous performance from Italy. They got gold and they got bronze with...
Yeah, Esailing TV is the station that's been doing the World Championship 2 years in a row, commentate them, and the first year also produced it in Sarasota, Florida. We are going around the world doing sailing events, but at this moment there's a lockdown period around Europe because of the coronavirus, and then we're just doing a lot of streaming together with all the you communities around the world. So please write us a message when you're doing your regattas 1 day or 2 days before, so we can go in and have some fun and watch it. And one thing we're going to stream, we know SailGP has been cancelled in San Francisco, but ESailGP in 4 days has not been cancelled. We are continuing on. We are the ones keeping sailing alive. Next race coming up. 2 skippers was not for the start, so they are having a hard time with their connections. So let's have a small presentation again. Crucilator, Semaya Loco, Gabacho, Timo, Luis Miguel Hernandez, Miguel, Navigator winning the first race. Then we have Art, Alfonso Fernandez coming in here. Espan 299, Corolila, Bandido, Tura, Enrique, Yo-Yo, and Antonio. And Antonio was the boat getting second in the first race. 30 seconds to start. Who will take it? Who do you think will win the overall ranking of this regatta? 2 races left, then they will go into a middle race. There we go. Let's get ready to rumble. 7 seconds to start. The fleet is splitting up except 2 boats at the committee boat, and those 2 boats will have a very bad start. And one of them was Art getting a penalty. See, there he is. So it's not his race, this final. They really keep an eye on Art. They don't want him to have a good start and come into the race. While we are watching this, if you want to play at the same time and maybe watch yourself, go to Esailing TV 2. Norman Slintowski, our co-host there on channel 2, is doing random races at the moment. So go in and watch it. So, Crucilator in 6, Yo-Yo in 10, Tura in the lead, Timo in second. Interesting here. They're all going to the left-hand side, and Tura is actually captured by Timo, because if he tacks up towards that mark, Timo is too polite here, then he might have been caught in that starboard tack. And see that Timo instead of got attacked by Miguel, and that was costly for him. He drops 8th position because of that maneuvering. Next time, keep your pressure on a guy like Tura. Opposite side, we have Crucilator, and we have who's the light blue boot. That's Yo-Yo. They're getting ready to tack towards the mark, taking a chance, sailing into a harder breeze, going away from the wind shadow. Crucilator tacks in front of all the other boats, making a cross, trying to see if he can throw some dirty on them. So let's try to follow his path and see if that will succeed. We are ready for it. We are getting ready to rumble. Let's see who is taking this victory. It looks like Crucilator is doing a great job. Can he continue doing this this move? He's in the lead at the moment. He's very, very good at this. Been at the World Championship 1 time, and also qualified in 2019, but he had to get married and he chose the wife instead of the World Championship. A small battle here. That's Miguel battling it up with Tura. It looks like Miguel is winning that one. He's on the inside, so he can actually push Tura towards the mark. Alfonso coming in starboard tack. Coming in, throwing dirty on Tura, and not Miguel. That's Miguel winning this one. Crucilator Bandido doing the same to Alfonso Fernandez Perez. So Crucilator will take the lead. Yo-Yo, will he attack Bandido or will he try to tack up? He's attacking Bandido. Bandido needs to do something. Almost a penalty there. Very close racing by the 2 boats. And right now Yo-Yo is in a really bad position because the boat on the inside had the right of way when they are rounding the mark. So he needs to do a good rounding. Bandido coming first. Yo-Yo coming third. Alfonso hitting that mark. So close of doing a fantastic rounding. Enrique in 5th. Then we have Espan 299 in 6th. A penalty to Miguel for sailing into Navigator, the winner of the last race. But it looks like Crucilator is sneaking away. Can he take it? Will he go away from the others? It looks like the others are battling each other, so Crucilator can sail away, and maybe he can already make a gap and ensure his victory. See, no wind shadow from the two other boats is touching Crucilator, so Crucilator can sail all the way to the gate mark, upwind, downwind, and for the victory. And he's an experienced player, so he will not do a mistake in the next upwind race. Small battles, Alfonso, Miguel battling each other. A penalty here behind to Semaria Loco. Art coming in. He was in a last position. He had a penalty in the start and a slow start. This time he's in position 11 already. So he actually coming in, taking over the battle with Miguel. He means business. He won a better position. He was on one of the best qualified, doing the best races in the qualification. 2 victories and a second. But this is the top skippers qualified to the Gold Fleet. 2 skippers side by side is Bandito, is Yo-Yo. It doesn't look they want to battling it out. Crucilator going for the win. And if they're not battling it out here and takes care and actually helping each other, then they can have a free battle in the next downwind. Enrique going a little bit outside of the ley line, coming in with more speed, followed by Span 299 and Navigator now in 6. Navigator in the best position to attack the 2 boats. Oh, interesting choice here. Yo-Yo choosing opposite side than Bandito and Crucilator. And he lost 16 meters on that turn. So that was not his best decision. Let's see here. Bandito, Crucilator going to the right hand side. Bandito towards the middle. Yo-Yo lost 12 meters choosing the wrong side. But right now Bandito's move in towards the middle is losing momentum to Yo-Yo. Other boats coming up is Span 99. It's Enrique coming also up in 4th. Miguel here in 6th. Who will win it? Who will take it? Yeah. It's all sure that Crucilator will win this race. It's only if he's hitting the mark and doing something very, very unforced penalties, something very stupid for a top player like him, he will lose that. But Bandito, Yo-Yo, Enrique is Span 299, getting ready for the battle. Let's see, it's race number 2 out of 3. After that, top 10 will go into a middle race that counts double. They got their points from the position in the last groups. Right now, they're battling for the points in 3 races back to back. They want to be in top 10. They want to win this first regatta, starboat regatta in the Spanish league. The Spanish community have grown. They have made some notes where you can join in that Discord server. Just find it on our Instagram or Twitter. When you're coming in there, you will see that you have almost 150 other players that you can play with. And they're all speaking Spanish. So it is for the Spanish community. Crucilator rounding that top mark first. Way ahead. Nobody has a chance to capture into him. But it's interesting to see the gap in between Bandito and Yo-Yo. Will Yo-Yo be able to be close enough to Bandito? Or will Bandito also have a free ride? Because Enrique is coming in and will attack Yo-Yo. Because Yo-Yo was losing momentum. It looks like a free ride for Bandito. Because Enrique is coming in, doing a straight attack on Yo-Yo when they're going downwind. So that will be good for Bandito. It's getting second. It's Span 299 coming in. Alfonso Fernandez Perez with a penalty just before coming to the mark. Tura again going upwind, losing momentum, make all the other boats sail into him. See, it's like he's building a wall where the boat's sailing into, hitting that wall, penalty, and they will sink. And now there's a huge gap to the middle group. So we'll have a small battle here in the middle group. Good news for Crucilator and Bandito. They're winning this race. But the middle group, Miguel is Span 299. Enrique and Yo-Yo, they are going to battling. And right now, it looks like Enrique is in the lead and will win it because Yo-Yo is caught by wind shadow. Nope, Span is going into the battle with Miguel. So right now, we have 2 match races. We have one with Miguel and Span 299. They are battling for 5th and 6th, and we have a battle for 3rd and 4th. Let's follow that. It looks like rest of the fleet with Navigator coming up to the battle for 5th and 6th. So let's keep an eye on battle for 4th and 3rd. Right now, Enric pushing Yo-Yo outside of the ley line. Yo-Yo needs to go in, and he's doing that. He's not falling for that trick. So he's going on the inside now. So they're switching position. Good maneuvering by Yo-Yo. And it looks like, oh, that was a stupid move. No, he's on the inside. He can now pressure Enric outside of the ley line. Enric will get a penalty there. And Enric, maybe he took that penalty to be able to do a counter attack. Let's see. 11 seconds almost done. Let's see. 2, 1. And now he's ready to attack again. And another attack coming in. That might be the trick. See, he's coming in with speed. Can he manage to do it? Yo-Yo going on the inside. Enric coming with speed. He's much faster than Yo-Yo. It's so close. Yo-Yo keeps the 3rd. Enric gets 4th. So sometimes it's okay to get a penalty and make a counter attack. Miguel getting 5th. Span 299. Navigator coming in. Antonio coming in. Penalty to Art. This is not his race. Alfonso sneaks into Ra. Close races. And the big loser in this race was Art coming in. A victory to Cruisulator. 2nd place to Bandido. Yo-Yo in 3rd. Enric in 4th. Miguel in 5th. Espan 299. 6th. Navigator 7. Antonio 8. Alfonso Fernandez Perez 9. Then we have Tura in 10. Semariel Loco, he's in 11. Gabaco, he's 12. Antonio Corolila in 13. Luis Miguel Hernandez Tiato, he's 14. Art in 50. And Timo lost his connection. And I know Timo, he's very competitive, so he must be very angry about that one. Let's go in and see the scoreboard. It's almost upgraded. We're just waiting for the result here. And when it's coming in, then we will see again a huge change in the lead. They're only doing 3 races. It looks like they're doing 4 races here, but they're getting the result they had in their qualification group into it. So the first row is the result from the qualification group, and we can see Antonio, he won that group, where the 2 other places like Navigator, Yo-Yo, they came in 4th in their group, but they are really top performing at the moment. So let's see when they're ready. The race officers are working like a lot to make in the results. So while we're waiting for that, let's just prepare for all the things. This is Esailing TV channel 2 TV you're watching. We are having 2 channels, a channel 2 and a channel 1. You can follow us all on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and also on Facebook. Please like and share what we're doing. Spread the word. Show you guys what you're doing around the world. We are here under the whole lockdown period and doing a lot of free streaming just to entertain and make fun. Please stay home, have fun, play the games, and ensure you and your family. So we will entertain you here on the channel. Let's see. The results are maybe coming up. No, the results hasn't come up yet, so we're still waiting for it. So let's get ready to rumble with that. If you share any questions or comments, please write us in the chat. That's why I'm watching up here sometimes. Then I have a chat. If you're on our Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, or YouTube, I will get direct notification in studio. So that's what it's all about. That's what it is all about. Exciting what's happening here. Let's go to the Spanish private group and see what they're saying. Right now we're just waiting for the race coming up here. So next race is getting ready. It will start in 2 minutes. So they're joining in the studio. Oh yeah, it's 3 races back to back. We're getting ready for the last race. The top 10 will go into a middle race. This is the Spanish Esailing Club. They're doing only a starboard regatta. So we will love to see how they are performing here. Boom, boom, boom. We can see the guys from Peru is also coming in. It's very great what they're doing at the moment. So a lot of e-sailors are online playing Virtual Regatta inshore. So there we go. We are ready. We are in game. And while we're in game, let's see if the scoreboard has been upgraded. The scoreboard is here. And that's what we're going to watch. We're going to see who might go into top 10 and go into the medal race. Right now it's led by Crucilator himself. He has 9 points. Then we have Yo-Yo with 10 points. Antonio with 11 points. Navigator 12. Miguel 15. Bandito 18. Alonso 19. Antonio 21. Enrique 24. And then we have Turan 24. But remember, there will be a no discard in this race here. So no discard coming up. So so it's the points you're getting that counts. And if we're seeing here, from position 5 to position, I think 13, maybe 14, all will have a chance to get into top 10. I think Navigator, Antonio, Yo-Yo, and Crucilator is ensured. If they're doing a very bad result, yeah, they will be top 9, 8, and 10, and then they will still go into the medal race. But then the medal race will be all open. So, race coming up here. The admins are getting ready. They are saying, so the race will start in 30 seconds. There's a countdown in the private chat. So we're just waiting for this last race in the starboat to come up. They're battling for a top 10 to go into a medal race. And after that medal race, we will find a winner of the Spanish Starboat Challenge. "16 skippers in the race. It looks like 2 skippers didn't connect, so unlucky for them, they will get an DNF. 1 minute to the start, and see 1 minute before the start, there's this red zone coming in front of the boat. This means you cannot do a downwind start. If you are in the red zone before time, you will get a penalty and 11 seconds slowdown. To all new viewers, this is we are in Spain, and this is what we're going to do here. So they are getting ready to play this last race, and they have been 52 skippers in this competition from the start, and now it's down to 16 skippers. There was 18, 2 hasn't connected. And top 10 will go into a medal race. And who's that with a slow start? Oh, that is a span 17-7-8. I actually haven't seen him before. So one of the guys need to switch his boat to use his green coins there. Clean start, but again, Art with a penalty. Span with a penalty. Yo-Yo, Crucilator. So the leading boats, all of them way behind with penalties, slow start. I don't hope I cast the commentator's curse on them. Bandito in the lead. He's in the middle here. Then we have Luis Miguel. We have Miguel also coming in. Semai El Loco. Tura also coming in. Alfonso Fernando. So, this is very, very open race. Art in 9th. That is very interesting with this result stands, because Crucilator, Navigator, Yo-Yo, the 3 boats behind, are the 3 leading boats in the final result. And as I said, if they are losing everything like it looks like they're doing now, then they will drop down to 9, 8 and 10, and maybe one of them will drop out of top 10, and then it will be all open in the final. So let's get ready. Let's see it. Who will win it? Will this be Luis Miguel Hernandez Triando going into the final? Or how will it do? It's a very close, very open regatta. It's a very close finish coming up in this regatta. It's all open. It looks like all the top 10 skippers will come into the medal race with the same points. So right now, Yo-Yo, he was in the lead. Art, this is a 1814, also was in the lead. Crusader sneaks up to 13. He's trying to do some damage control. Navigator, one of the top skippers, is here, dropping down. It's, very close race because those 3 skippers are in top 3 of the race. And right now, it looks like they only are in top 8, maybe top 10, and one of them will drop out of the race. And that's giving us a full-blown open competition in the middle race. Exciting, exciting. Who should see that coming up tonight? We didn't, and now it's coming up. See the boats clustering up. Tura will get a penalty there. Taking a chance. Doing a calculated penalty. He will slow down for 6-8 meters, so he might still come in 4th. He's in starboard tack. The other boats can sail in through him. Their 4th position, 5th position is under pressure, but he's coming in 4th. Penalty to Miguel. Bandito coming in. Penalty to Antonio. They're all going upwind. Tura going upwind also. Losing that position. Gebatko getting a penalty for sailing into Ra. Antonio missed that mark, so he drops down in position. Crusader sneaks in 9. That's good news for him because now he's still in a good position for the medal race. Wow, what an exciting first rounding out that top mark. Yo-Yo still in the last position, Navigator in 12th. So it's still open for top 10. Who will go into the medal race? That's going to be very, very close. So, Luis Miguel Hernandez Tirando in the lead. Bandito in 2nd. Miguel Duenas in 3rd. Enrique in 6th. Crusader in 8th. Gebacho in 5th. Tura in 4th. Tura all by himself over here. And it looks like now he's caught in wind shadow. So Luis Miguel is the only one together with Enrique, and Crusader is not caught in wind shadow. So they're trying to do the sneak attack. See if they can come around the fleet. They're going to the gate mark for the last time in this qualification to go into the medal race. How will it be? How can they do it? Can they come in and win it? There we go. Enrique coming in. Crusader attacking him now. There's no mercy. It's all about the points. Crusader in 5th. He needs to go into that gate mark and keep his 5th position to ensure a good result before going into the medal race. It looks like Luis Miguel Hernandez Tirando is doing a great job. He will win this race if he keeps up this sailing. Bandito in 2nd. Miguel Duenas coming in 3rd. Enrique in 4th. Crusader rounding the mark. Right now it looks like Tura chooses to go to the wrong side. Let's see here when we're going upwind. Tura in 4th. Gebatko in 5th. Crusader in 8th. It's very interesting. Crusader crossing over. Currently in 6th. He came from one of the last positions. He's now in 6th, ensuring his result into the medal race. But he's under pressure. Alfonso Fernandez Perez. Oh, Crusader going in between 2 boats. What a navigation skill doing here in the game. See that small room in between these 2 boats. Crusader fixed his boat in between them. That is a world champion worthy. He was part of the World Championship 2018, qualified 2019. But we can tell the story again. He chose the woman instead of going to Bermuda. That's, yeah. We might choose Bermuda instead of the woman and then choose the woman afterwards. But he didn't get all the room of us got in Bermuda. So let's see here. Antonio, Crusader, Alfonso, Gebatcho, he's under pressure. He might be penalized by Crusader. Let's see Crusader coming in. So close. Now Crusader going behind. And Crusader controlling Alfonso. Alfonso and Antonio cannot tag up before Crusader is tagging up. It's span 209 under pressure. Penalty there. Alfonso came in starboard tack, but too slow of turning that boat. That means his span 299 will still be in front of him. Rounding the top mark for the last time is Luis Miguel Hernandez Triado. He is going to win this race. Second place, Bandido. This is his second place we're seeing today. Will he have free ride downwind, or will he be under pressure by Tura, Miguel, or Enrique? Let's see the meters. It looks like he's going to have a free ride. No, Miguel coming in. Nice inside turn. Tura coming in. Miguel in third. Small attack. Capaccio under pressure by Enrique. Cruiselator in 7. And that's a good position for Crusader. Oh, Enrique with a penalty. That means Crusader goes up in 6. It can't go up in 5th. So he came from the last position, battling his way up to 5th. And let's keep an eye on the button. Navigator 14. Yo-Yo 13. That's number 2 and number 3 on the list. So will they be in top 10 after this race? Or will this terrifying race, terrible performance, make them drop out of top 10? That's impressive. Tura under attack by Capaccio. Crusader, he's under attack by Alfonso. We have a small match race. Miguel attacking Bandido. Bandido didn't manage to go away from Miguel. That's good news for Luis. Miguel Hernandez in the lead. He is going to win this race. So, who will win it? Who will take it? Who will be in top 10? We'll keep an eye. Yo-Yo now in 12th, winning over Art. So we'll just drop a little bit down here to see Yo-Yo and Navigator, what they're doing, because it looks like they're dropping out of top 10. Crusader, if he keeps that position, he's still in top 10 and will go into the match race in a few sec. Luis Miguel Hernandez Triado doing everything to come into top 10, winning this race, but will it be good enough to come into the match race? Bandido coming in here now in 2nd, Miguel coming in 3rd, Tura in 4th, then we have Capaccio in 5th at the moment. It looks like Antonio in the right hand side tries to sneak in, come with speed. 7.6 in the middle, 6.6. We have a small attack. Tura wants to get some more points, but is it too late? Let's go a little bit closer here. Now he cannot do anything, but he needs to defend his 4th position against Capaccio, and he managed to do that. So Capaccio, he is getting 5th. Crusader takes 6th. That's good news for him. But where is Yo-Yo and Navigator? They are in the 2 last position. Cannot go in front of them. Take points. Those 2 are battling for survival. Yo-Yo with a penalty, but is it too late for Navigator? He jibes in. Navigator goes in front of Yo-Yo, and that might mean that Yo-Yo will drop out of top 10. Wow, what a finish. We hadn't seen that race coming up here. Luis Miguel Hernandez Triado with a victory. Bandido in 2nd, Miguel in 3rd, Tura in 4th, Capaccio in 5th, Crusader 6, Antonio 7, Alfonso Fernandez Perez in 8, Enrique in 9, Antonio Carolina in 10, Span 299, 11, Art 12, Navigator 13, Yo-Yo 14. 2 boats lost connection during the race. And boys, girls, skippers around the world, now it's going to be very exciting what's going to happening here, because this scoreboard will have a new top 10 leading. See that? Navigator losing the race, Yo-Yo losing the race, Navigator getting 2nd last. Antonio just managed to keep his position. So let's see, drums up. Let's see who will go to the medal race. Crusader 15 points. Antonio 18 points. Miguel 18 points. Bandido 20 points. Yo-Yo managed to keep in with 24 points. Navigator also managed to keep in with 25 points. The result came out in a good way for them. Luis Miguel Hernandez qualified to top 10 with that victory. So great job by him. He's getting 26 points. Alfonso Fernandez Perez in 8th. Then we have Tura in 9th. and we have Antonio Corillila in 10th. That's top 10 we're going to see in the medal race in the next race coming up. So they are battling for the victory. And now we're doing some of the math. Crusader 15 points. So if he ends 2 positions behind Antonio or Miguel, then he will lose that first position. But remember, in a medal race, you're getting double points. Bandito, he is 5 points behind, so he needs to be 3 positions in front of Crusader and 1 position in front of the boats in front of him. Then he can go in and take the victory, because he will have the same score if he's only 1 position in front of Antonio or Miguel and 3 positions in front of Crusader. He will have the same score as one of the boats in front of him, but because he's winning the medal race, he will win the overall score. So that's going to be very, very close. So an all open medal race. Who will win the Spanish Star Sailors League here tonight? They're coming up and see. Oh, we can see the Danes, the Turks, the French. Some of the top skippers are doing races together now and having fun. But we're waiting for the medal race coming up with Crusader and the company. There it is. So let's get ready to rumble. Medal race coming up. We are just we're only seeing 1 boat in here. It's the organizer himself, and Crusader just confirms it's top 10 going into the final. Crusader, Antonio, Miguel, Bandito, Yo-Yo, Navigator, Luis Miguel Hernandez, Alfonso Fernandez Perez, Tura, and Antonio Corilla coming in. And they are joining the server. Who will win this medal race? Will Crusader be able to keep his lead at the moment, or will he be 3 positions behind a boat like Bandito? Bandito has been doing good results all night. So that's very, very interesting what's coming up here. So let's get ready to rumble. And please join in our channel. This is going to be very close. Please write in the chat. I can see what you're writing on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter and Twitch on my chat up there. And when I'm watching up there, please write, who do you think will win it? Will Crusader be able to hold his position? The boat's coming in. We're waiting for 10 skippers to be ready. We are ready. Are you ready out there? It's one of the close races coming up. Will Crusader manage to keep it? We never know. It's going to be very, very close. This is the leader. He's only 2 points ahead of second and third. He's 5 points in front of Bandito. So, what will happen? We will not say he will win, because then the commentator's curse is coming on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are missing 2 skippers and 9, and the last skipper's coming in now, and I can say the admins are writing, Vamos, vamos, vamos. It's Navigator we are missing, and he's saying he has some issues with his internet connection. I don't understand Spanish, but now I've been reading all the chats in different positions, so we're waiting for them to come in. So, write in the chat, who will win, who will lose, who will take it? Can Crusader keep his leading position? He's only in front with 18 points. Second and third has 20 points, and fourth has what's called is 5 points before, so 23 points as I remember. So it's going to be close. No, he's 15 points. The other boat's 18 points, and Bandito 20 points. So very close race coming up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are still missing 1 boat coming in. So it looks like we have 1 skipper that couldn't join in because he has some issues with the connection. That's Navigator. He will not be able to join in. So they invited in another player instead of Navigator. And now we are ready for that race. Let's have a small presentation. This is Cruisulator. He's in the lead at the moment. He is battling boats like Antonio. We have him here. And see, he went outside in the red zone 1 minute before time, got that penalty. Then he needs to keep an eye on Miguel. Where is Miguel? He is there. This is Miguel. He is in 3rd position at the moment with the Unicorn. Maybe that Unicorn will bring luck. 4th position is Bandito at the moment. If he goes in and wins 3 positions in front of Cruisulator and win in front of Miguel and Antonio, then he will take the victory. Yo-Yo in 5th. Then we have Navigator that has not joined in this race. So we have Luis Miguel Hernandez coming in 6th. Then we have Antonio Corilla. And the last boat, I can't see who that is. See, the starting line is smaller because there are only 10 boats. They're getting ready to start. 6 seconds. Oh, slow start for Tura. He's trying to come with speed from behind. It might be the baddest thing he's been doing. Penalty to Alfonso. Penalty to Bandito. False start to Miguel. Wow, Bandito. I thought he might go in and take it. Antonio Carrillo is in the lead. Side by side with the other Antonio. So, Cruisulator going opposite side. He's in 3rd. Right now, it looks like Cruisulator is losing his position to this Antonio over here, the orange boat. We will keep an eye on it. But the orange boat, Antonio cannot tack up before Coronilla is tacking up towards the top mark. They are under pressure. There the tack comes. It's going to be very close. Antonio Coronilla is in the lead at the moment. The other Antonio is in 4th. Where is Cruisulator? He's opposite side. Let's go and see that battle. Side by side with Bandito. And that's not a good call for Cruisulator, because if Bandito gets too close, he will penalize Cruisulator. He will use the rules of esport. And if he gets 3 positions in front of Cruisulator and 1 position in front of Antonio, then he actually can go in and win the race. But let's see here. Miguel, the other boat, there is in 3rd position at the moment. He is in last. He's out of this race if he's not doing magic. Antonio, we keep an eye on him. We keep an eye on Cruisulator. Right now, this is the leading boat in this regatta. He's leading final score because he's getting 4 points. And Cruisulator is in 5th. He just needs to be 1 position in front of Cruisulator to win this regatta. So if he keeps up that good job, he will be the winner of this Star Challenge. Alfonso coming in. Cruisulator in 7. Bandito in 10. It's a very, very close race. Let's keep an eye what's happening. It looks like Cruisulator and Bandito did a wrong move. They are way behind and need to battling back. Antonio Corilla coming in. The other Antonio breaks down his boat. Oh, penalty to Yo-Yo. He just survived that. So he's in 4th, but it's very open at the moment. Cruisulator still coming closer and closer to him. Only 3 boats behind. There is going to be a massive attack in the first downwind for this gate mark. It's only a medium downwind, so it's the second leg downwind that will do the finish for this race. Everything is open. Right now, the leading boat is here. He's in 3rd. Cruisulator is in 8th. That means Antonio MDDR is in the lead and will win the final regatta. But the leading boat is Corilla. Then I can't remember who that is. Luis Miguel coming in here. Where is the other Miguel? He's in 3rd place. Bandito in 9th. So the other threats for this Antonio are behind of Cruisulator and attacking Cruisulator. That might be good news. This means this orange boat, Antonio, if he's not doing a mistake and he keeps his 3rd, he is the winner of this regatta. But there's a long way home. It's the second upwind leg now, and it's the next downwind. We will see all the action. All the boats rounding. We can see Antonio is in 3rd. Cruisulator following and Bandito going that way. Miguel also. Cruisulator trying to go away from his companions there. Bandito crossing in. Miguel needs to avoid that attack. So Crusader wants to go away from Wind Shadow. Right now, Antonio Corellila in the lead. Antonio MDDR in the lead of the whole regatta. And this boat are in second. I can't remember who that is. I think that is Enrique coming in and got the last position. Let's see. Getting ready to round the top mark for the second time. It is the medal race. It's the final race. All points counts double. A victory gives 2 points. Third gives 6 points. See, second place there. Luis Miguel coming in. Penalty there. The other boat was in starboard tack. So Alfonso and Fernandez Perez coming in. Ra coming in. Crusader and 8. Side by Yo-Yo. Crusader going upwind. No, it's game over. Crusader losing that momentum. This means if this orange boat, Antonio, not doing a mistake, he will be the leader and the winner of this Star Boat Challenge. Can he keep his position? He just needs to keep up and be third. Then nobody else can go in and take it. If he keeps third, then Yo-Yo cannot go in and take over. Let's see, Ra. No, he's way behind. Navigator's not playing. So Luis Miguel is the next threat and he's behind him. So Antonio just needs to stay put, keep that position, stay out of trouble. Then he will be the final winner. Antonio Corella is going to win this medal race. But what's happening behind us here? Crusader last. I know he's a competitive guy. He must be very unhappy with this result. But Bandito in front of him. Make sure Crusader cannot come up. Miguel in 8. They are battling for the honor. Who will get the best position? But this, right now, this is the victor. Antonio Corellila is going in and winning this race. This boat is getting second. I think it's Enrique. Then Alfonso is trying to battling Antonio here. Antonio coming in. He jibes in, coming in with speed. He keeps third. He gets his hand over the head. If we see the skipper on the boat, he must be happy. The champagne is popping. Third place. Alfonso coming in fourth. Yo-Yo in sixth. This means Yo-Yo. He goes up and takes second if he's lucky. Luis coming in. Miguel coming in. And Crusader. No, Bandito is so polite to Crusader. And also, no, they're both disconnected just before finish. No, they're just making fun with each other. Who can penalize each other here? They haven't crossed the finish line. Who is going to take the last position? It's going to be Crusader. So there we go. A victory to Antonio Corellila. Second place to Enrique. Third place to Antonio MDDR. Alfonso Fernandez Perez in fourth. Ra in fifth. Yo-Yo 6. Luis Miguel Hernandez Triando in 7. Miguel in 8. Then we have Bandito 9. And Crusader losing this race. So, are we ready to see the final score? The drums are up. We are waiting for it to go into it. There's no doubt that Crusader lost, but who will get second? Who will get third? We are pretty sure Antonio is winning this one, but it's all about the secondary positions. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's see when it's coming in. We're just waiting for the score. And the admins is taking them time right now. It's Crusader, as I remember, or Bandito putting in the results. So they're very unhappy. And actually, I don't think they want to put it in because then it looks like they're losing big time. But let's wait for it. It's double points. Crusader getting 20 points. This actually means that he can actually lose the whole regatta in top 10. Be number 10. Guys, come on. We are exciting to see the final score. We are waiting for the medal race points coming in. Who do you think in the chat will get second? Who will get third? And which position will Crusader get with 20 points? Will he go all the way to number 10? Or will he be 9th? Interesting to see. Oh, they're taking time. They're taking time. We know normally we can just go in, but maybe they are afraid of losing this. You see here, guys, We're waiting for it. Here we have the results. We're waiting for a yellow sign to come up so we can upgrade it. So, this is Sail Ranks. It's one of the best tools you can use to do your regattas around the world in e-sailing. It's the favorite tool we have because it's so simple. You can go in and do it. If you want to use it, then contact Sail Ranks directly. L1 and Lucas Moore are ready to support you so you can do your own regattas. And Crusader, I know you're watching this one. Please put in the results so we can see it. Oh, it's Bandito, Carlos. They're slowing it up. Let's see here. It's not ready yet, so if you have any questions or anything in the chat, please stay tuned. While we're waiting, remember 4 days and this will happen.
Oh, it's very close to contact. That had to be so close. Smoking in to the mark. It's game on. Here's an awesome race in towards the bottom gate. Have a go at the speed. 43 knots. This team is absolutely on fire.
Sail GP coming up. 4 days. Pop-up qualifier. 24 hours to do best of 9 score. Top 8 will go into the final, the pop-up qualifier final, and also qualify for the World Championship playoff in September. And the winner of the top 8 will go into a grand final and have the opportunity to win a direct spot to the World Championship and a spot to the grand final of Sail GP in Copenhagen. The result hasn't been upgraded yet. We're just we're going to write Crusader. Hey, what about the result? So we are waiting. Maybe Spain was just cut off down there, but let's see. We are just waiting for the result to come in here. It's the medal race. It's we're just waiting for it, and as I said, maybe they got so angry that they were losing that they don't want to put in the results. Let's hope that's not the case here. We want to see who's winning, who's getting second, and who's losing. So guys, come on. Come on. It looks like we need to write the whole group. So, the medal race result hasn't been put in yet. We're just waiting for it. Maybe they're discussing if Crusader lost or he got 9th, but it doesn't matter anything. He didn't win the regatta. We're pretty sure it's coming in here. So, what's going on? Here we have the scoreboard as it looks like. We can say Antonio getting 2 points. He will get 20 points in total. But who's getting which positions here? Crusader got 20 points, so he will get 35 points. So there we go. We are ready. Drums on. There we go. One Antonio winning this regatta with 24 points. Antonio Corilla getting second with that victory with 33 points. Miguel sneaks in and keeps third with 34 points. Alfonso Fernandez Perez in fourth. Crusader drops to fifth. Yo-Yo in sixth. Enrique, he's getting 7. Ra 8. Bandito 9. And Luis Miguel Hernandez 10. Congratulations to top 3. What a race they will finish up with. That was it for us for tonight. Please follow Esailing TV, subscribe on our YouTube, Facebook, Twitter and Twitch. YouTube and Twitch is the two channels with the less delay. Twitch, you're only seeing this show with 2 seconds delay. YouTube 3 to 4 seconds. Facebook 8 to 12 seconds. So if you really want to see it live and you're playing at the same time, please follow us on those channels. Stay tuned, stay safe, stay at home. Coronavirus up there. Let's play, let's have some fun. See you guys. Hi, you're watching Esailing TV. Hope you like what we're doing. If you want to see more, please follow us on the social medias. Go on Facebook, write Esailing TV. Then you come into our fan page. If you follow us, subscribe or like us, then you can see our live shows and get a notification of it. But there's an 8 seconds delay on Facebook. You can also see when we're doing highlights. We'll pop them up there, and small news with pictures. You can like, share with your friends what we're doing, share your interest. Hope you will join in. But if you're more the video type, then go to YouTube. Esailing TV channel here has a live feed also. There's a 6 seconds delay, but it's fantastic on YouTube. All our videos are saved forever, so you can see what we've been doing the last year, also the highlights. Example, here's Norman and I having fun with the chat, getting questions from the chat, and it was so fun. But if you want to see the live shows straight away without any delays, then go on the Gamers Universe, Twitch TV, write Esailing TV. There's a 2 seconds delay. So in here is if you want to see the shows live. All live shows will be deleted after 14 days. But you can do your own highlights, clip it out, and it will be saved forever. And then some of you said, hey, Twitter. Yeah, we are on Twitter. Go on Twitter, write Esailing TV. We're also doing live shows on Twitter. But again, there's an 8 seconds delay on the live shows. But you can see some tweets when we're out traveling. You can get direct notifications when we're doing activities. In here, we are doing a lot of pop-up news, but we are having a lot of fun. You can share and like what we're doing. And of course, Instagram is also there. But Instagram, we're not doing any live shows on. We're only doing pop-up news. So here you can see what we're doing of crazy things. And trust me, we'll be better to do a lot of more crazy things in here. Example, we met L1's nail shop in Liverpool. Or the highlights show from the World Championship. We also informed about it here. Hope you're enjoying what we're doing in Esailing TV. See you on the servers.